Hey, can you hear me? Trying something. Life. Okay, cool, cool, cool. Okay, for some... yeah, that's the problem. I had a bunch of filters on. So let me reapply my voice filters real quick. Thanks. I had to switch it. Here, let me... Filters... Just one moment. Just one moment. I promise we're gonna get this working. Let's see. Here. And then you guys will let me know how it sounds. Because I did not pick the wrong audio channel, actually. Actually, maybe I did. Did I do that? Okay, here. Let me check on my stream to see how I hear it real quick. Okay. So for you guys, do you hear the aircon? Is it squeaky clean now? Are we all good? Did we do the swag? Is it all good? Can you still hear me when I talk? I hope so. Lord, I hope so. Squeaky clean to me. Okay, swag. Swag. Okay, now I can get rid of this. Yes. Okay. Oh. Finally. Oh my gosh. That took so long. I am so sorry about how long that took. So I was chatting before everything went to shit. Swag, shut up. So, the thing is, it's my well, it was my birthday. I'm now 20, in case you didn't see. And, recently I have been very hyper-fixated on Slay the Princess. And I'm gonna tell you a little secret. I'm gonna tell you a secret. I've already played this game. Yeah, so this isn't gonna exactly be first time. However, I've not seen all of the game. Hi, Watt. Oh my gosh, you should have heard it in the first stream before everything, like, got all fucky. I said, hi, Watt, and it didn't pick up. It's so sad. So, I've seen the base game. I've seen pretty much nothing from the Pristine cut, except for The Long Quiet Space and some screenshots, and I know the name of some endings. And there's an ending with a red ball or something. But I know literally nothing about the new things. I don't know about the new routes. I don't know if there's new voices. I don't know if there's new princesses. I'm just here to find out. And if anyone is friends with me, you know that I am obsessed with a particular character from this game. No, it's not a princess. No, it's not any of the unique Chapter 2 voices. It's literally just voice of the hero. If I had a nickel for every time I was in love with a character that was named Hero, I would have 2 nickels. Which isn't a lot, but it's weird that it happened. So, we're gonna play Slay the Princess. Hopefully my new setup means that if I start screaming, then it's not going to blast your ears out. I'm so sorry to everyone in the past who had to deal with that. And, I'm gonna kiss a bird. I'm gonna kiss a bird. So, let's go over there. Oh. Because this game is mostly voice acting and subtitles, I don't have you guys in the chat box over here. But, you guys, I can still see you guys. I have my iPad on the side, which is why I keep looking over here. It's where chat is for me. And real quick, just in case anyone isn't familiar, we're going to read just a few of the non-spoilery trigger warnings that I think should be applicable to the whole game. We're gonna give content warning for mild nudity, realistic depictions of mutilation, disembowelment, realistic depictions of knife wounds, loss of self, let's see, what else? Suffocation, realistic gore, jump scares, derealization, forced suicide, loss of bodily autonomy, unreality, body horror, forced self-mutilation, realistic depictions of graphic violence, self-degloving, realistic flaying, realistic depiction of bloated corpse, drowning, realistic depiction of burning to death, auditory gore, murder, death, loss of control, verbal abuse, gaslighting, dismemberment, self-decapitation, and a realistic severed head. So, if you are not comfortable with any of those things, I recommend sitting this one out for your own comfort. If you're not sure, viewer discretion is advised, and if you know what's up, you know what's up. So, I'm gonna go ahead. We're gonna get this show on the road finally. Oh my gosh. Full screen. Hopefully it still looks good on stream. I'm gonna check. Gotta wait for it to catch up. Yeah, just a lot of stuff. Just a lot of stuff. Okay, here. Let me... Oh, I wish I had another monitor. Ay, ay, ay. Okay. Nope, too big. Yeah, I know. Let's see. There we go. No, not... Hello? Here, don't worry. We're gonna fix it. We're gonna fix it, every pony. I'm gonna do this if I die. I swear. They're not taking me... They're not... I'm not going. Trying to take me out back and shit. Ooh, behind the scenes. Yeah, I'm just putting this over top. There we go. There we go. Okay, so shout out to In the Reverb for showing me this game in the first place, and also to Hits Vivo, also in chat as just Hits. He's my boyfriend, and he bought me the game, and it was very sweet of him. Thank you. Okay, new game. Ah, yeah, baby. Sorry.
Path in the woods.
Mm-hmm.
And at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess.
True.
You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
Oh man, I wonder if there's new options. I'm so excited. I literally have been holding off on playing this game for so long. Okay, let's see. Uh-huh. I feel like, as someone who is going to France eventually, I feel like I gotta choose this one. Sweet, I've always wanted to off a monarch. Viva la Revolution!
That's the spirit.
Thank you.
You make your way up the short path to the cabin.
Mm-hmm.
You'll find the princess within.
Mm-hmm.
A warning before you go any further.
It's not Spanish. Shut the hell up.
She will lie, she will cheat, and she will do everything in her power to stop you from slaying her. Don't believe a word she says.
I'm so stupid.
We're not going to go through with this, right? She's a princess. We're supposed to save princesses, not slay them.
If you hear my chair creaking, no you don't. I am, however, going to make it so that I can lean all the way back if I do so choose to. There we go. There we go.
Ignore him. He doesn't know what he's talking about.
I'll kill you for saying that. Okay. That's me walking up.
The interior of the cabin is almost entirely bare. The air is stale and musty, and the floor and walls are painted in a fine layer of dust. The only furniture of note is a plain wooden table. Perched on that table is a pristine blade.
I should get a tattoo of the pristine blade. I'll worry about that later.
Is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
You know, just for the funsies, in case anyone here hasn't seen it, we're just gonna do what he says for this first one. We're gonna take it.
You take the blade from the table. It'd be rather difficult to slay the princess and save the world without it.
Hmm. Hello? Oh, okay.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing a staircase faintly illuminated by an unseen light in the room below. This is an oppressive place. The air feels heavy and damp, a hint of rot filtering from the ancient wood. If the princess really lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favor. Her voice carries up the stairs.
Nicole, good night. Sing it to me, baby girl.
Who's there?
Amen.
She sounds dangerous. It's almost as if she's the one in charge down here.
Mm-hmm.
Don't let it fool you. It's all part of the manipulation.
Also, let it be known, when I first played this game, I instantly recognized the dialogue font for the princess as the Little Nightmares font, and I was like, oh, I can't escape. Okay. Continue.
You're still listening to reason. You walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess. There's a heavy chain around her wrist, binding her to the far wall of the basement.
She's so coldly beautiful. Is she really a threat to the world?
Focus on the task at hand.
You got ADHD, leave my baby girl alone.
And there you are. Are you here to kill me or something?
Meh. Anyways. No! No! We're just gonna steal our nerves and step forward.
You step forward, your grip on the blade tightening as you steel your resolve.
Mm-hmm.
Oh? No talking then? Fine. What even makes you think you can kill me?
Wow, you're kinda mean.
I'm probably chained up in this basement for a reason, right? And if that knife is the only weapon you have, you'll have to get close enough to use it. So, you should just drop it. Best not to risk finding out what I can do.
She's unarmed. If you hesitate now, it'll be too late. End this.
Okay.
You lunge.
Oh
forward,
no, I
almost
feel
hesitating.
bad!
You feel flesh easily give way and look down to see your blade already sinking deep into her heart.
Oh. This is it, isn't it? I'm almost embarrassed. I should have seen that coming. But I have to wonder. Do you actually believe this was enough to kill me?
Nah.
It's like she's convinced she can't die.
Normal. Ah.
Yes. Even as she lays there dying, she
Whoa.
entirely believes herself to be alive and well.
Man, the art style of this game is just crazy. I'm just like looking at it and I'm like, Toodles approved.
But it's over, isn't it? She stopped breathing moments ago. That arrogant look still plastered on her face.
But is it over? Really over?
Of course she is. She's dead.
Yes, exactly. It's over.
Easy peasy.
With your work done, you make your way back up the stairs, closing the door to the basement behind you.
Why do I feel like we've done something terrible?
Don't worry about it, baby girl. Just sit there and look pretty. This is what this stream is gonna be.
You did kill someone. Greater good or not, something would be very wrong with you if you didn't feel at least a little bad. But it was for the greater good. One of these days that will sink in and help ease your guilty conscience.
Okay.
But that day isn't today. Let's just get out of here.
Grabs him. I'm gonna shake him like Rack Shaker. Okay, bye-bye.
You open the cabin door, ready to return to a world saved from certain doom.
Only a world saved from certain doom isn't what you find. Instead, what you find is nothing at all. Where a lush forest stood mere minutes ago, the only thing in front of you now is the vast emptiness of some place far away.
That was me acting shocked.
What happened?
Everyone is fine. It's just that you and the cabin are now far away from them. Don't worry. You'll be safe here. This is good. Everyone is happy. You'll be happy.
Okay. Yeah. Oh, okay.
So glad you're keeping an open mind.
Sure, anything for you. Just this once. Don't get used to it.
This is what's best for everyone. Trust me.
Mm-hmm.
Time passes. You can't be sure
Mm.
if it's days or months or years or even decades. It's all a wonderful, boring blur.
Mm-hmm.
You've never been happier. Psst. Hey, we're not just gonna stay here forever, right?
Didn't you hear the narrator? I'm happy. We're happy.
Are we really happy? Or is he just telling us that we are?
No, we're happy. I'm sure of it.
Really? Well, if you ever change your mind, just let me know, I guess. More happy time passes, though the word begins to lose its meaning. Time, that is, not happy. Happy still has plenty of meaning. Please, shake yourself out of it. We have to get out of here.
I would do anything for you, but...
The little voice's pleas fall on deaf ears.
No.
Eventually you pass into a blissful state of pure existence. Though words like eventually and pass ceased to have any meaning to you long before that shift, you simply exist. Happy. Forever.
Mm-hmm. We did it! Aw, thanks for coming to the stream, guys. Yeah, you know, I did it. It was really easy. Yeah, I did that. Wow. Thanks, everyone. Yeah, that was good. Thanks, everyone. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, wow. Thanks to Tony Howard Arias and Abby Howard, Brandon Boone, Nicole Goodnight, especially Jonathan Sims, Phil Molaski. Wow. Thanks, everyone. Wow. That was so good. Wow. I'm just gonna let it play, just because they deserve it. Wow. Yeah. Come back in. Thanks, guys. French translation. Oh no, this is in French as well? I'm allowed to say that. Are they saying things? Are there voices? Wow. I'm thinking about anyone who might enter the stream right now and is like, wow, that was really quick. Like the stream's like 20 minutes long at most. Wait, there's no, oh, hold on. If you there's songs with like lyrics. There was a vocalist credit. Hello? Whoa. Haunts. I mean, oh my gosh. Ugh, wish that were me. Wow. Lots of people. I am just gonna keep letting this play because I like when people have, hey! Aww. I like giving credits to artists because they deserve it, Smile. Wow. Yeah, yeah, you did it! I'm glad they still do that. Thank you. Aww. Join the mailing list? Okay, I'll do that. I'll do that later. Well, everyone, we slayed the princess. That was pretty good. Teehee. I don't know how long I'm gonna be playing for, but...
You're on a path in the woods.
Mm-hmm.
And at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess.
Mm-hmm.
You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
Okay. For this second one, I'm going to find my second favorite voice. And you'll just see which one it is. It'll be pretty obvious. Killing a princess seems kind of bad, though, doesn't it?
Does it? Are you a monarchist?
Nuh-uh.
Is slaying a princess princess that much worse than slaying a fisherman or a miller or a seamstress. If anything, slaying a princess is much better than slaying a seamstress. Seamstresses contribute something of value to society.
Is narrator like a communist? Not, I don't say that in a bad way. Here, I'll answer this for the people. The end of the world, what are you talking about?
I'm talking about the end of everything as we know it. No more birds, no more trees, and perhaps most problematically of all, no more people. You have to put an end to her.
But how can a princess locked away in the basement end the world?
Don't linger on the specifics. You have a job to do here. Just get in there and do what needs to be done. We're all counting on you.
But I want the details. Do you have any evidence to back this up?
Look, you're already on the path that leads to the cabin. Why would you be here if it weren't to complete a very important task? You've made it this far, you might as well reach the end of your journey.
Have you considered that maybe the only reason she's going to end the world is because she's locked up?
While I appreciate the mental exercise, we are running up against a bit of a ticking clock. Nevertheless, let me assure you, the princess is locked up because she is dangerous. She is not dangerous because she's locked up. And before you decide to waste even more of our time by asking how I know that, let me suggest a more pragmatic lens through which to view this situation. Causality doesn't matter here, because the end result is the same no matter what led us up to this point. If the princess leaves the cabin, the world will end, and there is no changing that. It's no use arguing semantics over a metaphorical chicken or egg, because the egg is hatched and it's about to ruin everything.
The dialogue in this game is so good.
Unless, of course, you do your job and slay her.
Can't someone else do this?
Oh, if only that were the case, but I don't make the rules. I have to say, I'm surprised at your reluctance thus far, but unfortunately for the both of us, you're the only one who can pull this off. Like I said, I don't make the rules, no matter how much I wish I did.
That's a very my boyfriend answer. I like that. Well, we know what the reward is. Do I get some sort of reward for doing this?
Yes, but you'll have to slay her before you get it.
I want it. I actually don't want it. It's a pretty shit reward. Can you tell me what my prize is going to be for doing a good job?
It's a secret, but I think you'll like it. It's a special reward, just for you.
Wow.
And whatever you think it might be, I can promise you it's going to be even better than your wildest imagination.
I mean, spending a blissful, timeless eternity in the cabin with the voice of the hero does actually sound like a pretty good reward. Look, I'll go to the cabin and I'll talk to her, and if she's as bad as you say she is, then maybe I'll slay her. But I'm not committing to anything until I've had the chance to meet her face to face.
Then I guess we'll just have to see what happens. But a word of warning. If you go in prepared to hear her out, she could easily trap you in her web of lies. And the more you listen to her honeyed words, the harder it'll be to pull yourself out. Then each and every one of us is doomed.
Okay.
So sure, go, talk to her. See how that turns out for all of us.
Okay.
You make your way up the short path to the cabin. You'll find the princess within.
We're not going to go through with this, right? She's a princess. We're supposed to save princesses, not slay them.
Oh, I guess I'm a princess. Save me, voice of the hero. Save me. Is it working? Anyway.
Ignore him. He doesn't know what he's talking about.
Never.
The interior of the cabin is almost entirely bare. The air is stale and musty, and the floor and walls are painted in a fine layer of dust. The only furniture of note is a plain wooden table. Perched perched on that table is a pristine blade.
Also, real quick, how's the audio sound? I should have asked that way earlier. I'm so sorry. Also, yeah, that's reverb. I'm sorry. This is what I am now. And is my model in the way? Am I good? How we doing, boys? Game is a little quiet. Okay, let me see what I can do. One mo. I'm working on it. Model is a bit on the text. Aw, it's okay, Watt. Ay. Here, one mo. It's gonna be okay. Gonna turn the game up a little bit. Gonna move my model a little bit. Can't really move myself without it, being like half off the... Hello. Yeah, I guess that'll do. Cause I would rather you guys be able to see the text than my model get in the way, but... Okay. Alright. If I play in windowed mode, but... I don't really want to play in windowed mode. I want to be so TBH. Alright, here. I'll play the next line and you guys tell me how it sounds.
The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
Sound good? All goodness? I'm looking at chat. That's why I'm over here. Perfect. Alright, swag. We're gonna go without the blade. I'm evil like that.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing a staircase faintly illuminated by an unseen light in the room below. This is an oppressive place. The air feels heavy and damp, a hint of rot filtering from the ancient wood. If the princess really lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favor. Her voice softly carries up the stairs.
Hello? Is someone there?
Yes.
It's hypnotizing. It's the kind of voice you only have to hear once to remember it for the rest of your life.
Normal.
Don't let it fool you. It's all part of the manipulation. You're playing a dangerous game by coming here unarmed.
I'm here to save you.
How many times do I have to tell you how dangerous letting her out of here would be before it finally sinks in?
Your mom.
Wait, really? You're here to rescue me? I was starting to think I'd be stuck down here forever. Come downstairs. I want to see the face of my rescuer.
You walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess. There's a heavy chain around her wrist, binding her to the far wall of the basement.
Hey, girl.
She's beautiful. How could someone like this be of threat to anyone?
I just leaned all the way back in my chair, and my model disconnected.
I am begging you to stay focused. There's a lot riding on you here.
Hi. I can't believe you're here. I've been waiting for something like this to happen forever. I hope you brought something to deal with these chains.
Don't do it. If she gets out of those chains, we're all one step closer to the end.
I'll see what I can do.
You're only making this more difficult.
I love her so much.
Thank you. Thank you.
You're making a huge mistake.
Nuh-uh.
No, you're doing the right thing.
That was my hand clapping over my other hand, which is on my chest, because I love him.
You walk up to the chains binding the princess to the wall and give them a tug. They're large and heavy, far too solid for you to even imagine trying to break them apart.
I'm guessing you don't have the key?
Nope.
Maybe it's somewhere upstairs.
No.
Doubtful. Whoever locked the princess away down here intended for her to never see the light of day. They wouldn't have just left the key to her chains somewhere in the cabin.
And if there isn't a key, do you have any other ideas?
Maybe there's some way to break the chains?
Oh, I love her.
Or if that doesn't work, I guess we can always cut me out of them.
She offers the suggestion with almost complete nonchalance. If we were stuck down here long enough, I'm sure we'd be nonchalant about cutting our way out if it meant we could finally be free. You attempt to make your way out of the basement, but the door at the top of the stairs slams shut. You hear the click of a lock sliding into place.
No, that was just me fixing my chair so that it was locked in place. My bad.
Is someone else here?
Get me out of here!
Shouts and pleas are met with silence.
If you know, you know.
I'll repeat myself once again. You're here to slay the princess, and you won't leave until the task is done.
Try the
You
door.
try the door, but it's locked from the outside.
Cheating. Okay.
You make your way to the bottom of the stairs. This would have been so much easier if you'd just taken the blade like you were supposed to. Easier for whom? Easier for everyone. Look at the mess you're in.
I heard the door slam. They locked you down here too, didn't they?
Yeah.
There's a slight panic rising in the princess's voice.
My shoulders would be so cold in that. I'm just looking at her dress and I'm like, girl, are you cold? Anyways.
If I could just get out of these chains, I know we could force our way out of here together.
She barely hesitates before raising her arm to her mouth, her
Forgot about that.
tearing through her limb with the determination of a trapped wolf.
Oh, YouTube, please don't kill me.
She rips her flesh from her bone. A sound comes from behind you, the clang of bouncing metal. It's the blade from upstairs. You're not sure how it made its way down here, but if there's a time to strike, it's now. Or we could use it to free her.
Yes.
You won't like what happens if you do that.
What? Save the princess.
Fine. Against your better judgment, you place the blade against the ragged, self-inflicted wound on the princess's arm, just above the unyielding chain binding her to this place.
Why are you looking at me like that, girl? You look like my cat asking for her food.
You cut into her flesh.
Ew.
The blade is sharp, and it takes little effort to crack through the bone of her arm. Her limb falls to the ground, and the heavy chains follow suit.
Why didn't she just do that earlier?
She didn't so much as utter a sound through the whole ordeal.
Like, before we came in here, is my thought. Here. Sorry, I'm scooting up. There we go.
No, she didn't. She smiles softly as her gaze meets yours,
Aww.
blood from her wounded arm dripping rhythmically to the ground. How is she still smiling after everything? It's like she isn't even bothered by what just happened.
Yeah, she's kind of funny. Ooh, we got blood on the knife now. She's kind of funny looking, though.
Thank you. Now let's get out of here.
Not in a bad way. She's got that autistic girl riz. Approach the locked door.
No, we won't have any of that. The stakes are too high. You can't just let her escape into the world. No, I can't just let her escape into the world. As the princess approaches the bottom stair, your body steps forward and raises the blade. Wait, this isn't fair. You can't just do that. Watch me.
What are you doing?
No. No, warn her.
Stop that.
Something's come over you, hasn't it? You know you don't have to do this, right?
Your body lunges forward, the blade held low, ready to sink into her heart.
That, like, actually scared me for a moment.
But the princess dodges, stumbling back against the wall before the blade has a chance to connect. Stop it. Stop trying to resist me. I'm trying to get you out of here alive.
Resist.
The blade. Move the blade.
Done.
As your body remains frozen in stubborn resistance, the princess takes a cautious step forward.
We both know this isn't you.
She's very dear to my heart.
She nervously reaches towards you and takes the blade from your infuriatingly rigid hands. What are you doing?
I'm sorry. I'll try to be quick.
She plunges it into your chest, tearing through flesh and sinew. It is agony. But you aren't dead yet.
Also, when my model does that face, it means I'm doing, like, the most exaggerated frown in the world, but it's just not picking up.
Oh no, I'm so sorry.
Stay strong. We can tough it out until it's done. For her sake.
Fine, I'm fine.
For her sake? Don't you start pretending that dying a painful death is some sort of heroic gesture. The two of you have literally doomed everyone.
Your mom.
Whatever. She sinks the blade into your chest again and again and again, and you feel every inch of burning pain that slices its way into your body.
I'm sorry.
She doesn't know how to use a knife, does she?
Oh.
Apparently not, though it doesn't matter how sloppy her blade work is, does it? A stab wound is still a stab wound, and it won't be long before you bleed out.
I'm so sorry.
With one last thrust of the knife, your legs give out beneath you. You collapse to the floor, your blood pooling around you, your limbs unresponsive. The princess stares down at your ruined chest as tears carve rivulets of pink down her blood-spattered cheeks. It can't just end like this, right? Oh, that's rich coming from you. As much as I'd prefer for things to have gone differently, I can't deny the reality of what's happened. The two of you made your choice. It's over. Everything goes dark. And you die.
Wow. Amen.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess. You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
Yeah, it's smitten. Wait, hasn't this already happened?
It hasn't. Or if it has, I certainly haven't been a part of it. We've just met for the first time, you and I. If he doesn't remember what happened, then maybe it's best to keep it that way. Yes, he didn't approve of us last time, did he? If we're going to save our beloved, we'll have to be sneaky about it.
Amen. Amen.
Our beloved? Yes, you'll have to be very sneaky about your intentions if you're going to try and save the princess. Ah, so all of the cards are on the table. Then you should know that we and the princess are in love, and the four of us will be foiling any and all assassination attempts you've got in the works. We'll see about that. Whatever you do, just be sure to ignore him specifically. It sounds like he's the sort who'd sacrifice the whole world for a peck on the cheek.
Let my boy be Whimsy. Whimsy hater.
What can I say? A world without love is a world that isn't worth saving.
Amen. Amen. Can I get an amen? Okay. Let's assume I'm telling the truth, and all of this really did already happen. Why should I listen to you? Why should I bother doing anything?
Those are two very different questions, but fine. I'll indulge you if that's what it takes to get you moving. Let's say for a moment that this really is the second time you've met me, or at least a version of me. If you're back here, I'm assuming you died, which probably only happened because you didn't listen to me.
No.
You were the one who did us in, villain.
Well, not you in the literal sense, but you did everything you could to stop us from rescuing her. Oh, I wonder why. Maybe it's because the entire world was at stake. No lone princess is worth that price.
I beg to differ.
Then beg.
I'm not going to argue with you. I'm just going to take a deep breath and assume that whoever is making the decisions here has the common sense to ignore your protestations.
Big word.
Anyway, I believe your second question was, what's the point of doing anything? If you're asking that, it sounds to me like you're making the rather dangerous assumption that your actions last time around didn't have any consequences.
You mocking me, bro. You can't see if I'm punching him.
What do you mean? Of course there weren't any consequences. You forced the princess to kill us, and now everyone's right back where they started. That sounds pretty consequence-free to me. Yes, but in this purely hypothetical scenario, that begs the question of how you got back here. Did time simply rewind itself, or were you instead transported to a different world entirely? If it's the latter, what do you think happened after you died? Do you think the people there lived happily ever after? Or do you think that the princess, left unhindered, brought about the end to everyone and everything, just like I told you she would?
She would never. She's a perfect angel that you cruelly imprisoned as part of some convoluted, dastardly scheme.
Convoluted? I don't know how this premise could be any more simple. Princess bad, stop her, save everyone.
Let's talk about this princess.
Just be quick about it.
Damn, chill. Holy crap. Who locked her in that basement? What is this place?
People locked her in that basement, and I told
Bruh.
you what this place is. It's a path in the woods. Don't overcomplicate things.
If people locked her away, why couldn't they slay her? Why is this falling onto me? I actually don't know the answer to these questions, so I'm curious.
Look, I'm not supposed to say this, but it's because you're special.
Oh!
You're the only person capable of doing this. Call it a prophecy, if that helps.
Ah.
But it's just the way things are. Oh, I didn't know we were special.
No! No!
Of course you're special. Why else would you be here?
Calling us special isn't going to make us friends, even if it did feel nice.
I'm not strong enough.
Oh, believe me, the last thing I want is for you and I to be friends. But I'm a professional, and I'm not going to let my dislike for you get in the way of helping you save the world.
Well, now I don't feel so special now that you said you don't like me. You're being cagey. What aren't you telling me?
I've told you everything you need to know. Going into more detail would just overcomplicate an otherwise very simple situation and make your job more difficult. Not to sound like a broken record, but the less you know about her, the better things will go for all of us. I know it sounds like I'm hiding something, but you're just going to have to take me at my word.
The only reason she was even able to kill me last time was because I let her. She could barely hold a knife. How is she supposed to end the world?
She just can. Believe me, I wish I could tell you more, but you'll just have to trust that what I'm saying is true, and that, despite it all, you're fully up to the task that's been given to you.
Maybe it's her beauty that threatens the world.
With looks that could topple a nation. Amen, brother.
Sure, it's her beauty. Why not? And before you ask, no, we can't just keep her down there. If you don't slay her, she's going to find a way out. It's unfortunate, I know, but it's just the way it is.
That's all.
Great. Now, if you don't mind, the whole world is waiting with bated breath for you to save it from ruin.
Proceed.
A warning before you go any further. She will lie, she will cheat, and she will do everything in her power to stop you from slaying her. Don't believe a word she says. We already told you we're not playing along with your little game. It's your lies that can't be trusted. Her beauty is the only thing in the world we can believe in.
I think we've already been over this. On pretty sure he just likes the sound of his own voice.
Damn!
I do. But I also speak from the heart. My passions are too great to be stifled. They must be expressed.
Listen, I've played this game before, and I've seen a lot of the base game, but I don't remember it, like, word for word, so it still gets me.
Sure, yeah, your passions are strong and all, but not everyone needs to hear them. Some things are better kept quiet.
Ugh.
Don't pay their bickering any mind. Focus on the task ahead.
A narrator said the girls are fighting.
The interior of the cabin is
Ooh.
clean and elegant, its stone walls draped in fine-threaded tapestries, a prison befitting a royal prisoner. The only furniture of note is an ornate wooden table with a pristine blade perched on its edge. The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
Simply because I love the hero's delivery on his lines here. You didn't say anything about the mirror on the wall.
That's because there isn't a mirror. There's a table, the blade sitting on the table, and the door to the basement. There's nothing else in here. There's definitely a mirror.
I love how he says it.
There isn't. I'm sure the princess would tell us there was a mirror if she were up here.
Okay.
In which case she'd be lying to you because, again, there isn't a mirror.
I want to look at myself. I want to see how handsome I am.
That's a great idea. We have to make sure
Yeah.
we're looking our best before we save her.
True.
We shouldn't waste time preening. If he is lying about the mirror, it might be important.
Oh, bye, Reverb. Love you, bud.
I'm not lying to you. Use your eyes. There is no mirror. Why would I lie about something so meaningless? What good would it even do?
Approach.
You walk up to the wall next to the basement door. It's a wall. There isn't much to see here.
I can see, pencil strokes.
This really isn't funny.
Oh. It's okay.
You reach forward and rub your hand against the cabin wall. I hope you know how ridiculous you look right now.
The, like, outline of it is still here, though. Wouldn't that tell?
But it was there a second ago.
And now it's gone. Pity. We could have a feather out of place and now we'll never know. We can't gallantly sweep her off her feet if we have a feather out of place.
Oh, okay, it was just this. Okay. This whole cabin is different than last time.
Very different.
Is it? I can't say I was paying much attention to the scenery last time.
You weren't even around well, I guess,
Maybe that's because you haven't actually been here. I hope this means you'll finally drop that ridiculous past life nonsense. You haven't died, and you certainly haven't been killed by the princess. So focus up. Stop letting yourself get distracted.
Activity set. I'm not taking you yet.
The door
Shut
to the
up!
basement creaks open, revealing
I
an
hate them.
intricate stairwell. Gold-trimmed carpet glimmers in the light of the torches positioned along the walls. The basement almost seems welcoming in the dim firelight.
That's my boyfriend in chat, so don't worry, I didn't just say shut up to someone random.
But it's still a stone basement. If the princess lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favor.
I would like this basement, excuse me.
A soft voice carries up the stairs.
Here we go.
Hello? Is someone there?
Her voice, it's somehow even more beautiful than last time. I can hear wedding bells already.
Damn.
I've held my tongue till now, but you're taking this a little too far. We barely even know the princess. We can still do right by her without all this over-the-top fawning. Yes, for everyone's sake, you're not in love. Just remember that her charms are all part of the manipulation.
They are such haters. Like, I love my hero, but he's such a hater. Still love
We
him.
walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess. There's a heavy chain around her wrist, binding her to the far wall. My love, we're here to rescue you from your unjust and foul imprisonment.
We got you, girly.
You know she can't hear you, right?
I better get my favorite.
She may not be able to hear my words, but surely she can hear my spirit.
Yes.
Oh, your spirit's plenty loud, all right.
It's you, my dashing hero. I was so worried you wouldn't come back.
Hold on. I know what's coming next. I gotta. I don't have a pillow. One moment. One moment. Sorry. I know the line that's coming up next because it's my favorite hero line that I've heard so far. I didn't want to blast your ears out, so I got a pillow.
Did you hear that? She said we're dashing.
And she called us a hero.
I'm fine. Hopefully that helped. Hopefully that helped.
Flattery really goes a long way with the two of you, doesn't it?
Amen.
Waiting for you to come back. I didn't want to believe your ravings back in the woods, but this is next to incontrovertible evidence. You've been here before.
Yes, I have.
That's right, villain. And you killed us. Well, she killed us.
But
Only because he made us try and kill her.
Yeah.
It was self-defense. Our beloved's hands remain unstained by cruelty.
And you've died before. So an entire world has been damned to oblivion. I'd really hoped I'd be the first, but what's done is done. What matters is you have a chance to do it right this time.
Now, hold on. If she actually ended a world, are you sure we want to do this? Are you sure we want to rescue her?
what evidence do we have that the world ended? What happened after I died?
You died, and now we're talking.
Oh, okay. Okay. That's the answer! But before we started talking, did the world end? Did you end the world?
I don't know. Was I supposed to have ended the world? Would that have made you happy?
Isn't that just like our darling princess? She wants to make us happy. My heart melts further with every word that passes through her beautiful lips.
I can just imagine how much fun Jonathan Sims must have had with specifically the Smitten.
Are you listening to her? That's a confession.
Ah, this is tough. That one's funny, though. Honestly, the world sucks. People are a plague, and I hope you brought a slow and painful ruin to them all.
I can't believe that the fate of the entire world has been left in the hands of a misanthrope.
Big word again.
Lucky for you, I did destroy the world. I destroyed all of it and made it awful for everyone.
I'd point out that she just admitted to obliterating the entire world, but I guess that wouldn't actually move you.
It would not.
Oh, it moves me. Whatever we do next, we should do our best to not let her out.
I'm sorry, my love. I did it for the funny.
But have you seen her angelic face? She should get a pass. She just wanted to make us happy.
By destroying the world.
Apparently, yes.
I'm sorry about what happened last time. The narrator who sent me here to kill you took over my body. It was extremely unfair.
If another version of me was pushed to such drastic action, it was for good reason.
That's okay. You were just doing your best, and that's all that matters.
You hear that, guys? You hear that? If you accidentally kill someone, it's okay.
She took that in stride. To a surprising extent. An almost unsettling extent, actually.
That's because she's perfect.
You think she has someone like him telling her what to do? She doesn't. There's no one else like me.
Who's gonna tell him?
I think he's right, because I like it better if she doesn't have some horrid little voice like him, always trying to drive her to violence.
I didn't bring a knife. Do I have to cut you out again?
I'm okay with whatever you come up with. You can cut my arm off again.
Okay.
We won't be laying a finger on her perfect wrists, and indeed, we won't even have to. Do you see how dainty her hands are? We'll be able to slip her right out with no harm done.
Okay.
What? No, she's a prisoner here. You can't just slip her hand through the chains. Why are you two arguing over the logistics of slipping her hand out of her shackles? She just said she'd be okay with any idea we came up with. Am I the only one here who thinks that's weird? She didn't care last time. Why should she care this time? That's our stoic, smiling angel. No, you're right. It's extremely bizarre behavior and further evidence that she's a monster who's not to be trusted. So go ahead and slay her.
You killed me last time and it hurt a lot. Why did you do that? I mean, I know, but I want the dialogue.
I'm sorry. Didn't you want me to?
No!
Did we? We warned her of the cruel forces seizing our body. That's practically telling her to kill us. She is our beloved, and she made the choice to free us of our misery, to show us mercy and make the best decision for everyone. She made the best decision for her. Don't be so quick to assign kindness. You're just opening yourself up to manipulation.
Damn. Rescue.
No, I can't let you do that. If you take another step towards the princess, You'll what? Take over our body and force us to try and kill her? I would if you had a weapon. Not on my watch, villain. My passions contain titanic depths, and if you try anything that might harm our dearest, I will end our life without a second thought.
Okay.
You wouldn't. I would. I'd listen to him if I were you. He has a lot of strong feelings. And doesn't the world end if we don't stop her? You approach the princess and gingerly slide her hand from her bindings.
Oh.
That shouldn't have worked. I'll be damned. We're doomed. I can't believe it. But I guess I have to.
Just admire. Just admire.
I told you. There's no life more worth living than that of a true believer.
Amen.
I'm free, and you're not trying to kill me this time. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Hug. Yes.
The princess jumps up and smothers you in a joyful embrace. Ugh.
Do not scoff at this moment.
If only you had a weapon, one slip of the wrist and your pristine blade would be buried in her back, and everyone out there would be saved. Luckily for Mr. Romance, we don't have a weapon. Who needs a weapon when we have the power of love on our side?
Yeah. I love him.
What do we do now?
What do you want to do?
Let me guess. End the world? Spoken with the rank cynicism of someone who has never felt love in his heart.
I feel like the narrator would have a wife. I feel like he'd just be very straight. Like, aggressively straight. And not in, like, the cute, endearing way either, like Smitten and Princess are. Which, by the way, they're not straight. Neither of them are cis. I swear. So, I just feel like narrator would be the only straight person in this game.
I don't actually know. Nobody's ever asked me what I wanted before.
She doesn't even know what she wants. You may have had her all wrong. What if this whole thing is just a misunderstanding? What if she doesn't want to end the world? You're so gullible. Is the only thing you've ever doubted the actual truth?
I think I want to leave. And I think...
The princess closes her eyes in deep reflection. And then she shrugs.
I don't know. What do you want to do?
There must be something you want.
I just want to make you happy.
She can't just want to make us happy. It makes sense to me. That's all I want for her, so of course she'd want the same for us.
I don't remember the music being like this. You have to want something more than just to make me happy.
Okay, I'll find something else to want if that makes you happy.
Is she broken? What's going on? What's going on is she's lying to you, only she isn't a good liar. Are you starting to trust me now?
Do you want to end the world?
Are you seriously asking her that?
Oh, we've been over this one. I do want to end the world.
I want you to make me unhappy.
Okay, if that's what makes you happy, I can make you unhappy.
She gonna kill me? I just want to leave. We can figure out the rest later.
That sounds perfect.
Okay, I don't remember the music being like that.
Oh, phew. Back to normal.
Felt like, that actually freaked me out.
Normal? What are you talking about? Our angel has always been like this. Absolutely flawless.
Haha.
The princess takes your
Okay, I'm
hand,
normal now.
the last hopes of the entire world slipping through your fingers as they intertwine with hers.
We have each other. We don't need the world for our happy ending.
I like to think that you do, actually.
Mm-hmm.
Look, I have my doubts, but the choice has been made and this is happening. You don't have to mope about it. I will mope about it, because moping is the only recourse you love-blind fools have left me with. You and the princess walk up the stairs, hand in hand. Ugh, look at the way she's smiling at you. She doesn't have to be so happy about this.
You're just mad because your wife's dead. Get over it.
And what happens after we walk up the stairs? Let's see. Oh, isn't that interesting? The door slams in your face and the lock clicks. That's a familiar move. Did I do that last time? You should know that you won't be able to leave.
Oh no, did someone lock us in here? That's not fair. We're supposed to leave now.
Yeah.
She's right. It isn't fair. But the unfairnesses of the world are no match for the strength of true love.
Enough with this true love nonsense. You just met her.
Of course you wouldn't understand. Our passions run deeper than anything you have ever known.
Are you listening to this? You don't have to go along with the every whim of that delusional voice.
I like him. More than you, so shut the fuck up. Sorry, I don't know. Am I allowed to say that?
I'm just along for the ride at this point.
Do you think we can open it?
Well, I don't know. Do you think I can?
Girl.
Of course she can. You believe in her, right?
Nobody is leaving this basement.
I think we can open it if we try. Together.
Okay, yeah, let's do it.
Like a pair of teenagers in love, you and the princess place your hands on the door. Together. Blech.
We're winning.
And... the lock clicks, and the door creaks open. Are you kidding me?
Hope. Steve.
I told you our love was insurmountable.
Ratio.
You and the princess make your way upstairs, and... the blade, that's right, there's still a chance for you to do the right thing. Take the blade from the table and slay her before it's too late.
I don't know. It kind of sounds like a good idea to me.
You take the blade from the table, turning its tip towards the unsuspecting princess. Thank you.
Wait. No.
Why is she look like
Barbarian,
that?
what are you doing?
But you ignore the pleas of the foolish little voice and strike. The princess's eyes grow wide with terror as the blade falls, but she does absolutely nothing to stop you.
Wide with terror.
Your blade pierces her heart, and she collapses pathetically to the ground.
Why does she look like that?
I'm sorry. Did I do something wrong?
No, my love, you did nothing wrong. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Not you.
Oh no.
I'm going to die now. I think that's what you want.
Why does she sound like that?
And just like that, she's dead. And the world is saved. Thank you for seeing this through. I know it must have been difficult. I feel sick.
Oh. Oh no.
Sick? You took part in the murder of the fairest creature that's ever lived. And you merely feel sick. I, for one, am absolutely distraught. Grief-stricken. Inconsolable.
Uh-huh.
You'll get over it. You just saved everyone.
Yeah, there's more fish in the sea, I guess.
Get over it. You smarmy ass. There's nothing in the world worth getting over it for. We might as well just end it all. You raise the blade, aiming the point directly towards your heart. Excuse me? You absolutely do not do that. Yeah, let's not make any rash decisions. We should give ourselves a minute, take a deep breath, and rash. The only rash decision we've made was running our cursed blade through her heart. This is far from rash. This is measured. This is the only thing left for us to do now that she's gone.
Good lord. I'm the one who makes the decisions here, and I say no.
Exactly. You're not doing this. All of you may have previously thought that my passions were too great to stifle, but those were merely passions of joy. My passions of sorrow run deeper than the ocean itself, and you'll find that they are far more unstiflable. Haven't you? Haven't you all?
Oh, okay.
I don't believe this. What? What don't you believe?
He does it, doesn't he? Yeah.
You plunge the blade into your own heart and collapse to the floor.
Her hands! Hold on, did you see that? Her hands! Ah!
You can't be serious. Why are you helping him? I'm not. He just made it happen. I'm sorry.
Oh, okay.
That's right. You're all sorry.
Hand.
Everything goes dark, and you die.
The gray. Okay.
You're on a path
Ooh.
in the wood. You horrid
Oh,
monster.
shit.
Do you think just because we've returned to the woods you've earned my forgiveness? Our beloved had best be alive and well when we return to the cabin, or you'll never know the end of my wrath.
Oh my gosh. I didn't even click anything. He just started talking.
She won't be alive and well when we return to that cabin, because she's dead. We killed her.
The music is cool.
You killed her, and so I killed you.
I'm actually not familiar with this route either.
And you clearly didn't do a good enough job. I'm still here.
Ugh.
Oh, and I'm still here too.
Ah. Ah. I love you. Ah, I love you.
If you lot get to be blessed with seemingly eternal life, that must mean she's still there, waiting for us to throw ourselves at her feet in remorse. I doubt it. I think I'm better at killing than you are. So you've been here before. Of course you've been here before. What count is it this time? 2? It's our 3rd. What gave it away? Your open discussions. I couldn't care less what he knows. Every second we stand around arguing in the woods is a second that I'm anxiously worrying about her. Take us to the cabin and take us there now. With each passing moment, our relationship may be damaged even further, though I fear the rift between us may already be permanent.
I ain't reading all that. Sorry about that. Or good for you.
And if it is permanent, then what? You'll kill us again? Oh, you just wait and see. My vengeance will echo the depths of my bereavement.
Boy got a thesaurus on him.
Don't provoke him. I prefer if we didn't die again. I'm not fond of dying. Why not? You've already done it twice.
That doesn't mean he's not...
It was unpleasant.
Yeah.
It was only unpleasant because you think it's supposed to be unpleasant.
I'm sorry, have you died before?
I'll make you feel what I feel if it's the last thing I do.
And mark my words, you won't like it when it happens.
I wish my eyes could get wider so you could see the expressions I make when he when he talks.
Oh, how exciting. I'd love to see you try.
That feels very yaoi-ful.
Can I? Well, I'm not just going to try. I'm going to actually do it. I'm looking forward to
This is yaoi!
Good. I am too.
This is yaoi!
Can I talk now? Yes, I can. Great. Now that you're listening, let me remind you that if you're here in the woods, it means that the princess is not dead, and that her very existence currently poses a direct threat to the entire world.
Okay, hang on though. I'm trying to think. I lost my train of thought. It'll come back to me now. We haven't talked enough about how different this place is. It wasn't different last time.
If this isn't the same path in the woods you're used to, that means that her influence is already spreading and you're running out of time.
Bro, how could you think there's a path in the woods? There ain't no road. There ain't no woods.
Wait. But if her influence is spreading, that means there's hope. That means our beloved is waiting up there for us, ready to make amends.
Yes, I already told you that she's alive. Don't mind him. I don't think he's doing too well.
I mean, yeah, his wife died. It's not easy when your wife dies.
I'm doing better than any of you. I'm doing great. She's alive.
Okay.
Influence doesn't require life.
Uh-huh.
But if things restarted, why wouldn't she be alive? Who said they restarted? All they've done is changed.
I shan't listen to the vile mutterings of you serpents. Onward! Our living, breathing princess awaits us.
What happens if we don't go to the cabin? Smitten.
She'll find a way out eventually and the world will still end. The only way this resolves is if you find her and slay her before that happens.
Again he makes her out to be a monster. I'm tired of all this slander. She's never hurt anyone in her life except for us. And that's our fault.
Why did he put a character like that?
We don't know that. She could have done all sorts of things we weren't around to see. Turn around and leave, go to the cabin. I'm fine with either. So long as we don't just do the same thing again. That would be boring.
Why do you sound like Yaoi? He sound like... I can't explain it. Let's see... No. I'm the one in charge here, and if we slay her again, you are not going to make us kill ourselves. Is that clear?
Oh, it's clear, you murderer. Though I should remind you that you're not as in charge as you seem to think you are.
Okay.
I'm sure his outburst last time was just a fluke. I wouldn't worry about it. Besides, if he kills us again, he kills us again. It doesn't matter. He'll tire out eventually. The flame of passion always burns out in the end.
Mm-hmm.
Spoken like a true cynic.
He hates people.
Enough bickering. Just stay focused and get to the cabin.
Whatever happens next, it seems like all our answers are in the cabin. We might as well see this through.
I'm sure you've already heard my words of warning in one of your past lives. You've already managed to slay her once, just... don't muck it up this time, alright?
Alright, British man.
Oh, we'll muck it up all right. We'll get our happy ending, even if it damns each and every person who's ever lived.
Whatever you do, don't let him influence a single decision. He's clearly lost it. I hate that I'm agreeing with him on anything, but I really don't like being at the whims of someone so... unstable. It's stressful.
Yeah, that is true.
Yes, having all those feelings isn't very productive, is it? But we're just passengers here. Why stress over something you can't control? You're saying that like stress is just something you can turn off. It is. It's
It's easy. Whatever happens, happens.
Fuck. You know, guys, we got the cure to, chronic anxiety right here. Whatever happens, happens. Just chill the fuck out.
Are you even alive? What's the point of doing anything if you're not going to feel a single emotion? I don't know. I just exist. And that's fine with me.
That is 100% my boyfriend.
This is horribly unproductive. The cabin and your extremely important destiny await.
Because we're special. Okay. Aw, no walking?
The interior of the cabin feels dry and brittle. Ancient dust-covered wooden beams hold up a crumbling ceiling like mummified ribs, each elegantly carved detail of the stately building preserved in an extended stasis. Everything here has been kept safe and dry and lifeless. But you're not alone. You can feel something watching you. There is a figure faintly outlined against the dusty wood of the far wall. Is that her?
Yeah.
Our beloved. So she does live.
She's a ghost.
She doesn't look very alive to me. Before you can make a move, the figure is gone, vanishing behind the door on the far side of the room. The door at the end of the room, but there isn't a door, it's just that damn mirror again.
Yeah, it's cool how the boil effect doesn't affect it at all. It really makes it stand out more.
Yes, the mirror. So we can see the monster we've become. If it even lets us look before it vanishes too.
Okay, relax.
The mirror? Is this some kind of joke? Did you all plan this out before dying? There is no mirror. There's the door to the basement, the table, and the pristine blade. Huh. That's strange. There's supposed to be a pristine blade. Why isn't there a pristine blade?
There's not even like a table.
Maybe it's gone because we've already killed her with it. Perhaps it's gone because an oh-so-deserved guilt has started to worm its way into each and every one of you. Perhaps all of you do feel just as bad as I about what we've done. Though if you felt the oppressive guilt I feel, we would have manifested that weapon directly into our heart.
I mean, we kinda did.
I suppose it doesn't matter why the blade is gone, but you're going to have to find it if you're going to do this right. So why don't you march over to that door and make your way down to the basement?
But there is no door.
As if something as flimsy as a missing door would stop us on our sacred quest. Cross the room, find our way back to her, make things right.
Smitten, you gotta relax, bro.
You're clearly hallucinating, but I'd rather not get into it with you right now.
Damn!
The door to the basement is on the far side of the room, whether you can see it or not.
Approach the mirror.
You make your way to the door at the end of the room, stopping just in front of it. You must think you're looking at that mirror you mentioned earlier, the one that doesn't exist. Just reach forward and open the door. It's still so hazy. We should try and clean it off. Yes. Trying to touch it does seem to be the magic spell to get it out of our way. It's time for all of you to see what we've become.
Okay.
Reach forward and place your hand on the door to the basement. The handle is just a little to your right, and a little down. So much for our reflection. We didn't need to see ourselves anyway. I'm much more interested in seeing other things.
Whoa, chill, bro.
I see. We are too hideous for even a mirror to behold. We can only hope she might still see some good in us. No way left to go but down.
Okay. Here we go.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing an antique staircase lit by weak torchlight.
Ooh.
The air here is so stale it practically stands still, as if the very molecules of this place have been fossilized, trapped for eons until your arrival.
Is it a good idea to have torches next to wood beams? I'm just saying.
Even the blaze of the torches can't penetrate the odorless air, as if they'd run out of fuel to burn ages ago, their light still flickering more out of habit than from adhering to a physical reality.
Okay.
A wispy figure watches you from the bottom of the stairs, face veiled in shadow. There she is again.
Can we kiss her?
My love! She's just an old memory. Your eyes lock for a brief moment, then she vanishes around the corner.
I'm sorry about last time. Are we good?
You receive no response.
Do
you think she's upset with us? Don't like being here unarmed after what happened last time. I feel so exposed. Of course she's livid, and with good reason.
Yeah.
You aren't helping. Are you scared of a little ghost? What's she going to do? Look at us until we feel bad? She can look all she wants. It won't do anything.
If I had known that that wasn't gonna...
As you descend the final step,
Oh.
the form of the princess comes into view. A skeletal body lying in a heap on the floor, her wrist still bound to the wall by a heavy chain. This cell is a dark and isolated place, with not so much as a window to allow starlight to penetrate the gloom. See? She's dead. No! What foul trickery is this? How can this be? We just saw her alive and well a moment ago, floating away transparently.
Yeah, that's alive.
Whatever we saw was a ghost. I thought we were all on the same page.
Yeah.
Do try to keep Your thoughts are interrupted by the sound of a slamming door and a clicking lock. You turn to see the shade of the princess staring down at you from the top of the stairs, clutching a brightly burning torch.
Uh-oh. Oh, no.
That's where the blade is. It's already in her heart. And yet she isn't dead. She is dead. Have you never heard of a ghost before?
Is that why the pillars are wooden?
Oh, for the love of... Can we not waste time arguing
But
over
stone.
the semantics of what is and isn't dead? She is clearly conscious. She clearly just slammed the door on you, and she clearly has a weapon. Your pristine blade sticking out of her chest. This is extremely bad. Catastrophic.
Yeah.
Yeah, dead or not, what are we supposed to do about her? Slaying or destroying, if we want to be a little more death neutral, seems off the table. We make amends. She obviously still holds us in her heart. She's bearing a torch for us and everything. But she hasn't said anything. Are you sure she can talk like this?
You came back. I missed you.
That angelic voice. I missed you too, my beloved. You sure snapped back to your old self quick. Yes. Seeing her dazzling countenance again has reignited the warmth in my heart. I have found it in me to forgive the sins this body has committed. We can have our perfect romance after all.
Okay.
This is a bad place. We're supposed to be together, but it keeps making us hurt each other.
No!
The torch
Sorry, that was really real. Oh my gosh.
bounces down the stairs.
It'll be so much better when it's gone.
The skeletal wood of the basement, perfectly dry after uncountable years of desiccation, immediately catches fire. She's trying to kill us. A misplaced escalation of her passions, but clearly she still cares for us. I say we burn with her.
Are you mad at me for killing you? I'm sorry.
I'm not mad at you. You gave me so much to think about. And it's all going to be over soon. It's all going to be better.
She's holding a grudge. She wouldn't. She's perfect. The fire grows quickly, devouring the basement, dancing up the walls and painting every surface with strokes of flame. You're choked by smoke, and the air around you grows uncomfortably warm. We've never burned to death before. I wonder how it's going to feel. Bad! I bet it'll feel really, really bad.
Yeah.
Yes, it will be terrible, so you'd better come up with something to do and fast.
Your personal safety is far from the only thing she's threatening right now.
I think a bit of fiery passion is good for the world. You're just trying to spoil her fun.
Bro said let a girl have hobbies.
I'm not spoiling anything. I'm trying to prevent oblivion.
I'm very torn, because on one hand I want to see what happens if we die and like, go with this, but I also don't want us to die. Rush to the door.
As you rush up the stairs, the entire cabin erupts into a raging inferno. You ignore the princess, throwing yourself headlong against the door, bashing at it with your clenched fists in a vain attempt at freedom. It's no use. You're stuck here. Your skin starts to bubble. As layers of you peel away into raw, seeping burns, you feel a hand on yours. You turn to see the princess, face bright and smile wide with manic affection. She clutches you close to her chest, watching with loving eyes as the flames eat you away, bit by bit. The pain is unbearable at first. Every inch of you screams as your flesh is stripped away, your muscles stiffening as they're cooked, your blood boiling in your veins. But it isn't long before the flames take your nerves, and with them, your ability to feel much of anything.
I love Midsommar.
See? That wasn't so bad. It was so bad. But somehow, nothing is so much worse. You'll get used to it.
Oh, shut up.
There are still the feelings of the heart. Those never go away.
Shut up!
Oh, they always do in the end. You just haven't experienced enough. Eventually you'll want them to stop too. You'll make them stop. Trust me. The princess's smile never fades. Her skin peels away, and then her muscle, until all you can see is her charring skull, locked in an eternal grin. It's very romantic, really. We got our happy ending after all. We can die happy.
Okay, thank goodness. Ugh. Ugh. Was not a fan of that one. Oh, yeah. But despite your best efforts, you do not die, and she is gone. Something has taken her away, and it's left something else in her place.
She's gone. Where did she go? Should we try and find her? And there's that mirror again. Why is it here? Why now?
The narrator is gone.
He is. Does that mean the world ended? He was never going to outlast us. A villain vanquished.
I don't know where she went, and I don't know how we'd even go about looking for her.
You're right. She's gone. It's just us and that awful thing. I can't believe she was taken away from us. The nerve. Don't bother looking for her. I'm sure it's just a waste of time.
I think I'm supposed to look at the mirror.
There's something dreadful about it. I don't think you should. Yes, I fear that we won't like what we'll see. What if we just sit here and preen for a while? That can't hurt, right? Ignore the cowards.
Ah!
You have to look. I'm begging you, don't do this.
I'm sorry. The mirror never scared you before.
It's different now. It feels, I don't know, final.
You approach the mirror. Gaze into your reflection. Silence as you reach forward. They're gone, but the mirror remains. It's time for you to see what's in it. It's you. Oh! It's the first shot. It's the cabin in the woods shot. You're alone in a place that is empty. It's quiet here. Proceed to the cabin. You're at the cabin. Oh.
Something finds me in the long quiet and brings me the gift of a fragile vessel.
I don't like that one. What are you?
I am solitary lights in an empty city. What are you?
Oh, that's right. Solitary lights, what do you mean?
Thoughts without connections. A dim and nascent network. I wish to be more.
What do you think I am?
I think that you are like me. We are oceans, reduced to shallow creeks.
The gift of a fragile vessel?
Yes, nerves and fibers to feel the worlds beyond, perspectives to make my own. This one is passion betrayed, but even in the end, her love never faded. She will make for a bright heart. Do not mourn her, for she has finally found her light.
Is this the end of the world?
How can the world have ended if we are talking?
Let her out of there.
I'm sorry. There are some changes that can never be undone. There are some tears that can never be unshed. This is not a place that can hold a fragment of a concept. The moment she arrived here, she was going to return to me. I promise that it doesn't hurt.
You know the narrator?
You are the only thing I have ever known.
Okay.
The space we're in is vacant. Nothing comes here but us.
I'm going through these all the way for anyone who might not have played the game. I know most of these, but it's been a while. And also I like giving the newcomers something to chew on. Are you what sent me to slay the princess? Are you what trapped me here?
I have only just now stirred to consciousness. I could not have trapped you here, and I too yearn to be free.
Do you know about the worlds beyond this place?
I know only that they are.
Are you the princess?
She is part of me, and part of me is her.
But were you always the princess, or are you just making her a part of yourself?
You speak in circles. Does it matter where one thing begins and another ends?
Do we know each other?
You are familiar, but you are not me. I feel sadness, longing, hope as I witness you.
What happens now?
Nothing, as we are, but I know that there are worlds beyond us, and that we are meant to reach them. There is no exit, but this vessel is a creature of perception. She can make you forget, if only you believe her to be able to. Bring me more perspectives, so that I may be whole, and perhaps then we will know our freedom.
Aren't you scared that I'll find a way to kill you?
I have not lived. I am not afraid to die.
How much will I forget?
Everything, until we meet again.
How many more pieces of you do I have to find?
More than you have found, but less than there are to find. I am infinite. The rest will find their own way home.
And what if I don't let you do this to me?
Then we will be here forever, as we are now. Unfinished, dry, hollow.
I was sent to slay the princess to stop her from destroying the world. If I help you, is that what you're going to do?
You ask of things that cannot be done. To destroy is merely to reshape, to remold.
You're being semantic. What are you going to do if I help you?
How can I know? I am flickers in something sprawling and unilluminated.
Okay, make me forget.
She asks that I tell you to remember her. You won't.
I knew it was coming and it still got me. Everything goes dark and you die.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess.
Okay, chat, how we feeling? Gonna just a quick stretch. How's every pony doing? All 5 of you that are here. I'm very grateful for you 5 sticking around. Ugh. I know there's not a lot of me talking, except for reading dialogue and just kind of laughing at the humor. Oh, my model looks fucked when I do that. But it's my birthday stream, so idese. But I just want to say hi to every pony. Ugh. Oof. I don't even know if anyone's really gonna chat, if people are just here to have me on in the background, which is fine too. I just appreciate any pony being here. Aw, thanks, Beebs. It's my boyfriend, yeah. Ugh. Okay, let me do just like a quick stretch, and then I'll keep going. I'm not gonna even bother with the BRB screen. Ugh. Ugh. Back from a quick music break. No problem. We went through a lot of lore. I'm doing stretches right now, which is why my model's freaking out. Ugh. Make sure you drink some Wawa, everybody. I don't know if it picked up, but drink your water. Alright. I wonder where my cat is. It's okay. Ugh. Okay. There is a route that I want to get to because I know that it's different, so I'm going to try to do it. I've never actually, oh yeah, the first time yeah. Hidden. Let's do that. There we go. Much better. I don't know how to get to it because I've never played it before.
You're here to slay her.
Uh-huh. No, you can skip previously seen dialogue by hitting tab on your keyboard or R1 on your controller. Okay. Okay. Thanks for telling me what to do. Yeah.
Don't mention it. It's all part of the job. You make your way up the short path to the cabin. You'll find the princess within.
We're not going to go through with this, right? She's a princess. We're supposed to save princesses, not slay them.
Ignore him. He doesn't know what he's talking about. The interior of the cabin is almost entirely bare. The air is stale.
Okay. Take the blade.
You take the blade from the table.
Enter. We're gonna be skipping some of the dialogue now. Just the stuff we haven't seen, though.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing a staircase faintly illuminated by an unseen light in the room below. This is an oppressive place. The air feels heavy and damp, a hint of rot filtering from the ancient wood. If the princess really lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favor.
Hi, Night! Hello! I just got the burned gray, which scared the shit out of me. And now I'm trying to do another route. I'm not gonna say which one, just in case people try to tell me how to do it. I don't want to be told what to do. Oh, oops, oops. Oops, 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 oops. Hold on, I wanted to see that. Fuck. Shit. Fuck. Damn it. Okay, history. Oh, right, we technically have already seen this because we killed her that first time. I completely forgot about that. Oops.
Good. You're still listening to reason. You walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess. There's a heavy chain around her wrist, binding her to the far wall of the basement.
She's so coldly beautiful. Is she really a threat to the world?
Focus on the task at hand.
And there you are. Are you here to kill me or something?
You step forward, your grip on the blade tightening as you steel your resolve.
Oh? No talking then? Fine. What even makes you think you can kill me? I'm probably chained up in this basement for a reason, right? And if that knife is the only weapon you have, you'll have to get close enough to use it. So, you should just drop it. Best not to risk finding out what I can do.
She's unarmed. If you hesitate now, it'll be too late. End this.
Drop the blade.
The blade tumbles out of your trembling hands and drops to the floor with an unceremonious clang.
Thank you. Maybe now we can just talk.
Against your better judgment, you step forward to speak with the princess face to face. Unarmed. We'll be fine. I don't know what you're hoping to accomplish here, but I can assure you there's no reasoning with her. Just make sure you don't forget about the blade on the floor. You're going to need it.
So here we are. What an awkward start to a relationship.
What's your name?
She hesitates before answering.
You can address me as your Royal Highness, or Her Majesty. Any honorific should do, really.
Okay.
Note the lack of detail. You can't trust her.
There's people out there who think you're going to end the world. What do you have to say about that?
Don't just tell her that.
That's cute. Do you believe that? Do you think I'm some sort of monster? If I'm supposed to be capable of ending the world, then how did I wind up here, chained to a wall? Have they told you why I'm allegedly so dangerous?
I was hoping you'd tell me?
Ending the world seems like an awful lot for just one person to do. I wouldn't even know where to start.
I believe her. She doesn't have to know how to destroy the world to be capable of doing it.
At the end of the day, whatever the two of us have going on down here is about trust. Whoever sent you to slay me claimed I was a threat to the world, but they didn't tell you why. That doesn't sound right to me. And I don't think it sounds right to you, either. Otherwise, we'd be killing each other instead of talking.
She has a point. There's a reason I've been telling you to question the situation, and there's a reason you've listened.
So, I could tell you that I'd lead a quiet life in the woods, or that I'd open an orphanage, or that I'd do any other number of good things that I'm sure you think you want to hear. But you don't really know me, do you? What can my word possibly be worth in a situation like this?
She's right about one thing. Her word isn't worth anything.
Like I said, it's all about trust. Blind trust. So do you trust me, the prisoner, the victim, the princess clearly incapable of ending the world? Or do you trust whoever put me here?
She's wrong. This isn't about trust. This is about risk. We stand to lose everything, all for the sake of one person, and a subjugating monarch, no less.
He sounds French. How long have you been down here?
Too long.
How would I get you out of here?
You can't. Don't bother.
I'm guessing you don't have the key then. I'm sure there's a key somewhere around here, and if there isn't... well, we can always put that knife to good use.
Her sharp eyes settle on the edge of the blade. She isn't suggesting what I think she's suggesting, right? She is. I'm sure of it.
A relationship? Are you coming on to me?
Don't jump to any weird conclusions. We're two people who have met each other. By definition, we have a relationship.
That's a very autistic way of looking at it, princess. Okay, we've talked enough.
Oh? Have you decided what to do with me?
Not really.
You know why you're here.
I'm getting you out of here. I'm going to keep you locked away here, at least for a bit. We can get to know each other better while I decide what to do. Because here's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking, regardless of what I do, I'm going to see a new voice and a new route, and that's all going to be fun. But there's a specific one I really want to get to. I just don't know how to. So I'm just trying to think of what could possibly lead to that specific voice and route based on what I know about it. Also, I see you being funny in the chat, Knight. Don't worry, hee. I think I'm going to try to slay.
Doubt, unfortunately, clouds your thoughts as you attempt to run her through. A moment of distraction and hesitation is all she needed to sidestep your thrust and deliver a catastrophic blow to your jaw. It feels like you've been hit with a sledgehammer. You can feel bone grinding on bone where your jaw has been fractured. Holy shit, that hurts! Though she's unarmed, the shock of that first strike is enough to stagger you, putting you and the princess on somewhat equal footing. Your blade slashes through the air again and again, and her fists connect with your body as many times or more, each impact as heavy as that first bone-crushing hit. We can still turn this around.
Give up.
Are you serious? As internal bleeding sets in, the blade falls from your trembling hands, clattering to the ground uselessly. You lacked the will to finish the job, your bruised and broken body falling to its knees before her. The princess, exhausted, chest heaving with heavy breaths, tosses the blade away from you. This is the end, isn't it?
Is this really the best you could do? Look at you. Completely broken. I'd be lying if I said I wasn't a little disappointed.
She plants her foot on your chest and pushes you onto your back, the air leaving your lungs in a heavy puff. Then she brings her knee to your throat. She leans into it with the kind of weight you didn't think her slight frame could possibly possess, shattering your windpipe and leaving you starved for breath.
That's too bad. I was looking forward to some company.
Everything goes dark, and you die.
Yes! Sorry, I'm so glad I got that.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess.
We're getting the pathetic little twink, let's go!
You're here to slay her.
Uh-huh.
If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
But I died, what am I doing here?
I can assure you that you're not dead. And to answer your second question, you're here to slay the princess. I literally told you that a second ago. If he doesn't remember what happened, then maybe it's best to keep it that way. You know I can hear you, right? It's going to be a lot harder than you think to keep secrets from me.
Come on, where is he?
What does it matter what he knows? There's nothing we can do to stop her. She's just going to kill us again.
She is not going to kill you unless you let her. But slaying the princess and saving the world is going to be much more difficult than it has to be if you spend the whole time second-guessing yourself.
Okay, we already done that one, so let's just proceed.
A warning before you go any further. She will lie.
We might as well just pledge ourselves to her and stop pretending we're capable of doing anything in this situation. She probably doesn't even need to try to overpower us.
Can we tone down the pessimism just a smidge?
I'm not being a pessimist. I'm just being realistic.
You're being annoying.
Damn! He said stop being depressed!
Just ignore their bickering, and whatever you do, don't pledge yourself to her. I cannot stress enough how absolutely catastrophic that would be for everyone, yourself included. I agree. If she's wrongfully imprisoned, then we should rescue her, but if he's telling the truth, we shouldn't just hand her the world on a silver platter.
Well, I got bad news for you, Beebs. I'm gonna do that.
Rescue her? Given the stakes of the situation, there isn't really a difference between rescuing her and pledging yourself to her. Either would be terrible. So please try to ignore both of those knuckleheads and focus on saving the world. Let's not make this harder than it has to be.
So, real quick, shout out to my friend Twilight. I actually truly do not have, I don't know their pronouns because we just talk in DMs and I've only ever referred to them, like, in second person. But they're a fan of Voice of the Stubborn and Voice of the Broken. And they're also the person who helped me come up with the story for my next video, the one with Voice of the Hero and my OC Dragon. So, thank you to them. Love them very much. Mwah.
If that's what you want, I guess I don't have a say here.
Sit down. Down, boy. Arf. Oh, I forgot. Oh.
The interior of the cabin is larger and more grandiose than its humble exterior would suggest.
Yeah.
The only furniture of note is a massive marble altar with a pristine blade perched on its edge. The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right. Why do we feel so small?
Because it's a big room.
We don't feel small. We are small.
Okay, Twink. Is he gonna say anything different about the mirror? He didn't say anything about the mirror on the wall.
That's because there isn't a mirror. There's the altar, the blade sitting on the altar, and the door to the basement. There's nothing else in here. There's definitely a mirror.
Still really good delivery.
There isn't.
Who cares if there's a mirror? We're all going to die anyway. And I'm sure that if we looked in there, we'd just see something sad and miserable looking back at us. We don't need any reminders of what we are. It would only make things worse.
Okay.
For the last time, you're not going to die unless you let it happen. And luckily for you, there isn't a mirror, so no one needs to worry about confronting a grisly visage any time in the near future.
I've never heard it pronounced as visage. Is that how it's usually... Is that how the British pronounce it? Because I've always heard visage. Fellow English nerds. At me, I guess. I don't know.
Though, for what it's worth, if there were a mirror, I'm sure that you wouldn't find anything sad or miserable in it looking back at you. You probably look perfectly normal.
We look like a bird.
Probably. Do you not know what we look like? He knows. He just doesn't have the heart to tell us.
Oh, okay. Also, my cat's here. Solstice! Come here. You want to say hi to the people? Come here, baby. Come here, my love. Come here, Solstice. Who wants a baby? Come here, baby. Are you gonna be annoying? Oh, hello. Come say hi. Come say hi. I love my cat. She's just gonna chill. Okay. I care about whether I'm being lied to. There's a mirror.
As do I. And yeah, there is. I'm not lying to you. Use your eyes. There is no mirror. Why would I lie about something so meaningless? What good would a mirror even do? Let you waste time preening yourself instead of doing what needs to be done.
Oh, so he does know we look like a bird. Just in case.
You walk up to the wall next to the basement door. It's a wall. There isn't much to see here.
Okay.
This really isn't funny.
Oh. Wipe the mirror.
You reach forward and rub your hand against the cabin wall. I hope you know how ridiculous you look right now.
Sorry.
We should count ourselves lucky. Some things are better left
Broken.
unseen.
Broken, you're in the body of a very handsome bird. Gosh. Take the blade.
You
Just
take
in
the
case.
blade from the altar. It would be difficult to slay the princess and save the world without a weapon.
Enter. Ooh, I like that sound.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing a spiral staircase. Its steps almost as deep as you are tall.
Whoa.
The smell of incense drifts up from below. For a moment, you almost feel at ease.
I'm so excited to see this.
This is actually kind of nice.
Aww.
It's still a stone basement. If the princess lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favor.
Nuh-uh.
Her booming voice rolls up the stairs.
Is that a guest I hear? Don't linger on the stairs. Come down and witness me.
Ugh, why does she sound like that?
You weren't
Ugh.
kidding when you said it was booming. She wasn't like this last time. We need to get down there. She wants us to see her. We need to see her. Should we be worried about your sudden change in attitude? Just a few minutes ago you were going on about how pointless everything was. Now you want to go down there. It doesn't matter what that little voice says. He's not the one making the decisions. Though if his ramblings get you to the princess, they get you to the princess.
Continue.
Making your way down the spiral staircase is a time-consuming and exhausting effort, every step requiring you to clamber over one edge before dropping to the next. But soon the end comes into view, and you tumble to the bottom, entering the vast, temple-like room beyond.
The reason why my model looks like this is because I'm trying to make room for the subtitles.
The princess towers over you, almost glowing in the weak starlight, her figure framed by a stained glass window. Her long hair billows around her, and a chain binds her wrist to the far wall. The chain is nothing to her. It might as well be a toy for all the good it would do. I told you it was pointless to resist her.
The little bird has returned to me. I wonder what he wants.
I don't like how you're talking to me, ma'am.
You brought that knife again, even though you know it's useless. Such charming audacity. Drop it.
Okay.
The blade slips from your fingers and clatters uselessly to the floor.
I'm not doing it because she said so. I'm trying to get to a certain route. I don't like her.
We didn't have to do that.
Sorry, babe.
And yet you did.
She's so much more than us. You wouldn't understand what it feels like to be in her presence.
Oh, I understand what's going on, and you'd better snap yourself out of it.
Kneel.
Okay.
On her command, you fall to the floor, knees painfully connecting with hard stone.
That's my good little bird.
Whoa!
Now, why don't we talk?
Ma'am, politely, I'm not into that.
The last time we met, you told me I was destined to end the world. That thought wrapped itself around my heart. It has pulled at me since the moment I squeezed the life out of your broken lungs.
Hey, Broken, she said your name.
I could feel its fundamental truth awaken me.
Can I? No, I can't. That's interesting. Trying to look up results in you looking down. Is it like that the other times? Has it always been opposite axis? I'll check it out later.
The collapse of the old is a necessary prelude to the birth of the new. And the world as it is now is overdue for alterations. It's time for me to seize my destiny, and you, little bird, will help me seize it.
I think because of the circumstance you're not allowed. To look up at the tower. Yeah. Still, it's interesting. I need to, because I wasn't paying attention. I think it would be interesting if I were to check again when I'm not in the tower's presence to see if it does this.
Well, that gives away the game, doesn't it? It certainly does. And beyond that, it more than lends credence to our conversation in the woods. I don't love the thought that in some other reality you failed to destroy her, but what's done is done. I can only hope it helped you learn a valuable lesson. You are the only one who can deal with her. And if you don't, well, she's let you know what will happen, hasn't she?
Then you shouldn't have trusted us with her destruction. She is inevitable. Can't you feel it?
Don't say it. Don't think it.
He's being melodramatic, but he's not exactly wrong, is he? What are we supposed to do to stop her? Okay, first things first, you're going to have to stuff those pessimistic thoughts someplace far, far away and commit yourself to what needs to be done. The stakes of the situation should be perfectly clear to everyone now. If you're going to save the world, you have to have faith that you can pull this off. You can't win a battle that you've already lost in your mind.
What would you have me do? What do you have planned? Just because you're supposed to end the world doesn't mean you actually have to do it. You can be whatever you want to be. The reason why I'm suddenly looking at these options is because I'm not familiar with them. I have questions for you before I decide anything. What happened to you after I died? I'm not going to help you end the world. I don't care if something new comes after. I just can't let you do that. For the route, it's not... Listen, she reminds me... Do you guys remember when Resident Evil 8 was first announced and everyone was like, ooh, big tall lady, Lady Dimitrescu. I think that's how you say it. Lady D. Oh my gosh. Stomp on me. And it's like... Some playthroughs that I watched of that, they really leaned into that, and it got really annoying. And I don't want to do that, because I'm sure a lot of people who have the same taste are like, ooh, the tower's my favorite, because she's so hot. And it's like, I'm just so bored of that. Like, it's not even me being like, I totally don't like her, and then I, like, look up fan art of her, like, I'm just... I don't know why. Resident Evil 8 holds a very special place in my heart, and seeing playthroughs from, like, some of my favorite Let's Players, and they really fall into that meme, because it's the current culture, really annoyed me. So I just feel the need to overly explain why I'm, like, interacting the way that I am with her, because... Like, me saying, I'm just doing it for the route, people could be like, yeah, just for the route. Truly, it's just for the route. I don't like her. I feel very protective in, like, a friendly way towards Broken because of writings from... I'm so sorry, my model's gonna break, but I want to check. There's this very good writer on Tumblr that I'm going to recommend because I think they're very good, and recently they posted a writing that explores the broken psyche, like in an AU where everyone escapes. They're called Writing Devil on Tumblr. And their like display name is Chronic Daydreamer. They have a Gengar Gengar profile picture. I highly recommend their reading or their writings. They're pretty good.
Your will was so easily broken. Am I that magnificent?
No.
All you need to do now is break my chains.
If this is what you want,
I don't
then
like
guess
this.
There's not much else for me to say.
Wow, you really are just a whole ass do nothing, aren't you, hero?
No, you can't just give in to her. Not when the stakes are so high. Not when you're so close. I won't let you do this.
There's still something in the way. A greasy film inside of you where it doesn't belong. Trying to conceal you from me. Is that a person? No, it used to be a person. It's something different now. An echo.
If you know, you know. If you know... Also, I'm actually very curious if other people dislike her for the same reasons. Chat, tell me why you dislike the tower. I'm curious.
Is she talking about you? That's impossible. She's not supposed to be able to interact with me.
You're a small one, aren't you? A shriveling little worm stretched beyond its limits, trying to control things that it can't understand.
It's true, though.
No. What are you talking about? I'm just...
I don't care what you are. You're mine.
Oh my gosh!
Rise, my little bird.
Stop calling me that.
Without hesitation, you're brought to your feet.
That's cool. That's pretty cool.
Break my chains.
Still can't look up.
And how are we supposed to do that? All we have is a blade.
Maybe if we believe in the blade.
All you need to do is believe it's been done.
My brain is so huge. And what if I don't believe? What happens then?
You poor, wretched little thing. You already do believe. You've always believed. All you have to do is open the last door to your heart.
I like this ASMR with the narrator. Couldn't care less about her. I have to put my phone on the charger real quick. Having VTuber Studio open is very, very energy consuming on my phone, which means I have to make an elaborate stand now for my phone. Otherwise, it's just gonna fall over. One moment. I'm going to get my homemade bookie. Oh, there goes everything. It's gonna work, I promise. I'm gonna figure this out. It's gonna work. Trust in the heart of the cards. Nope, my phone fell over. Sometimes you just gotta be silly with it. Alright, let's see how that looks on stream. I gotta... If I face this way, what does it look like? Okay. I have to do just a bit of editing. How do I...
Please,
wait.
don't do this.
I didn't mean to. How do I get to the menu? Okay. What did he say? Okay. It's easy, and once you let her in, you'll be safe and free forever. Okay, one moment. I'm sorry, I need to fix this real quick. I think people just really like the whole powerful woman trope. I like characters with strong personalities and all, but at the same time, I agree, the tower is a bit much. Yeah, she is. Preferences, window. Let me fix my VTuber real quick. Oh, right. I was like, why is it like that again? A little less far, a little less far. Sorry that I keep editing stream elements and stuff. I just want to make sure that we're able to do things well. Here, let me calibrate. Let me turn off VTuber real quick, just in case it shows anything personal. Calibrate, calibrate. I got this, don't worry, I'm awesome. I'm awesome in swag. Okay, nope, not there. Okay, I think I reconfigured. No, not yet. I got this. Okay, I think we're good now. Keep me off to the side, just... Okay. Full screen. And we're good. The way she treats Broken, too, just makes me hate her more. Like, the way she speaks, the way she's designed, her way with words. That's, like, things I see all the time, which is tiring. Yeah. I have to. It's over. I'm sorry.
There's nothing to be sorry about. This is how it was always going to be. And it is good. Alright, I'm done with this. I'm just gonna go sit in the corner. Let me know if we get our agency back.
Hi, Solstice.
Her chains shatter, and the cuff falls from her wrist. She is loose, and the end is upon us.
What a good disciple you are.
Back up!
Come,
Sorry, Solstice.
it's time for us to leave.
But... I should have saved earlier. I think the route ended to... What happens now?
Nothing. And then, everything.
Stop. I just... Nothing against Nicole Goodnight, by the way. The voice actress, nothing against her. Yeah, I did the route wrong, damn it. Did I... No, that's way too far. Okay.
She's gone. Where did she go? Should we try and find her? And there's that mirror again. Why is it here? Why now?
Oh, I forgot to read the thing, sorry. Of course you're scared. But this is the end for you... No, not that one. It's going to be okay, just trust me. You've been here before and you always get scared.
But it feels so bad. Like looking into it right now is going to be the end of everything. I don't want to look at us.
Oh, gosh. It's not the end. Whatever is on the other side is going to be nice. I'll see you on the other side. It's going to be okay.
Okay. If you say so. We'll trust you.
No, I don't have another save closer to the beginning of the tower. I fucked up.
A mercy.
You approach the mirror. Silence as you reach forward. They're gone once again. The mirror always makes them leave. But you need to see what's in it. You've grown. Ugh. Ooh. You find yourself in the long quiet once again. Ugh. She doesn't look happy. You're at the cabin.
Flickering lights and empty cityscapes become pockets of vitality and movement. I am more than I was before.
I feel like you're all up in my personal space.
Whenever you are ready, I will wipe your slate clean once again.
Are you the same being as you were before? How much have you changed?
Is a child the same as an infant? I am an unbroken pattern, but every vessel gives fresh perspectives and carves new avenues of expression. I am different, but I am the same.
Everything you say feels like a riddle. Can you give me a straight answer?
I'm sorry. Words are difficult for me.
Oh.
They never fully weave what I wish to say. If you do not like my answers, then you need not ask me questions.
She's so real for that.
The vessels you choose to bring me carry far more meaning than anything words could say in the spaces between.
What does it feel like to change like this?
Eyes close in reflection.
Oh, okay, so that is interesting. If you... I think it's different.
Perspectives meld together, and the breadth of my experience stretches to new corners. There are contradictions, conflicts in my nature, and there are familiarities that bind everything together. It feels correct. This is what I need to be. This is the only path forward.
When this is all done, do you know what you want to do?
With every gift you bring me, I excavate the alleys of what I am meant to be, and every exploration yields new and complicated truths. What I will be is different than what I am, and what I am is different from what I was.
What?
I cannot tell you what desires I will hold when I have changed. But in this moment, all I want is to know myself and to know you.
Okay. You know that at the end of this, once you're finished, I'm going... No. When I go back, it's as if an invisible wall closes around me. Why can I not do the same things I've done before?
Those paths lead to worlds you've already seen, and to perspectives I have already made my own. They are useless to us now, inaccessible. The only paths of value are those that are yet untread.
You've been kinder to me than anyone else I've met. Thank you.
Why wouldn't I be kind to you? You are the only thing I know that isn't me.
What do you want me to bring you next time?
Gifts aren't what someone tells you to bring them. My joy is in seeing what you choose. There are no wrong answers, and every perspective illuminates my shadows and shares new secrets.
Oh, this soundtrack is popping off. Do you have any thoughts on this vessel?
This one is dominance.
Okay.
A figure capable of bending everything to her will. She will make for an overwhelming heart.
A little on the nose there.
Do not mourn her, for she would not be able to mourn you.
I don't think she would really care to mourn me. So you don't have any preferences on how you'd like to change or grow?
My preference is for you to show me what you would like me to see. I cannot know the ways I wish to grow, for I have yet to feel them. It is you who guides me down the thin trail of perspective and memory.
I don't want to hurt you, but the more times I go back, the worse I fear things will be.
The vessels are shaped by memories of you, but their impulses are drawn to the edge of the long quiet. To them, you are a gate to something more, and any hurt you've caused them is understood as a fair price for freedom. But they are only thoughts and perspectives. They are not me. The wounds they've suffered carve texture around my heart. Without them, I would be as I was before.
Okay.
I would be alone and without sensation. I could not feel the joy of having you by my side, for I would not know your absence.
How many more vessels do I need to bring you?
If I am to be an ocean, you have nurtured me into a pond. My waters are shallow and murky, and I yearn for more perspective. You will have your rest in due time, and I am sorry for the burdens I place on you.
It's fair. I'm ready to go back.
I will long for your return, but it will give me time to reflect on what I am.
Where are you during when I'm gone?
We will meet again.
Jeez. Gosh. Alright.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of...
Alright, we know this. Forget this. I'm not, well, actually, I have an idea. Because I know that that leads 2 in 1, but there's one that I want to try to get. There's another voice I want to hear.
You make your way up the short path to the cabin. You'll find the princess within.
I just don't know how to get to him.
We're not gonna...
Yeah.
The interior of the...
Take the blade.
You take the blade from the table. The door to the basement creaks. Good. You're still listening to reason. You walk down the stairs and lock up.
She's so coldly beautiful.
Yeah, you're gay.
Focus on the task at hand.
And there you are. Are you here to kill me or something?
You step forward, your grip on the blade tightening as you steel your resolve.
Oh? I'm probably chained up in this basement for... So, you should
She's unarmed. If you hesitate... You lunge forward
I'm
without
sorry.
a moment's hesitation. You feel flesh easily give way and look down to see your blade already sinking deep into her heart.
Oh, this is it, isn't it? I'm almost embarrassed. I should have seen that coming. But I have to wonder, do you actually believe this was enough to kill me?
It's like she's convinced she can't die.
Yes, even as she lays there dying, she entirely believes herself to be alive and well. But it's over, isn't it? She stopped breathing moments ago. That arrogant look still plastered on her face. But is it over? Really over?
I'm not sure. I feel like she has to have some kind of trick up her sleeve.
It's over. You could check her sleeves if you want, but I can assure you that there's nothing hidden up there.
Not really sleeves.
We should make sure. What's the harm in checking for a pulse? I really don't think you should do that. And why shouldn't we? Is there something you're not telling us?
That didn't say explore. That was like a completely... I just realized the dialogue didn't...
I've told you everything that's happened with complete accuracy. The princess is dead. Your blade pierced her heart. There's no coming back from that.
Check for a pulse. Because usually if it's like you're just getting new information, you're not getting like... it's not like a route-changing choice. It usually has explore next to it. So these must... check for pulse.
You lean down and place your hand against her neck, holding your breath as you search for a pulse, even though you know you're not going to find one. We definitely won't if you keep talking. I'm sorry, do you want her to be alive? You just saved the entire world from annihilation. Why are you suddenly trying to call that into question? Wait, what was that? You know what that was. That was the sound of a heartbeat, followed by another, and another.
I guess I won't be dying alone after all.
Something sharp digs into your side, the shock of it sending your nerves into a pained frenzy. Quick, let's get out of here. It's too late for that now. You collapse to the ground as the mortally wounded princess twists a blade of her own deeper between your ribs. As you fall, she falls with you, exhausted by the effort, the little life that was left in her eyes fading rapidly.
An eye for an eye. A life for a life. I guess we're even now.
Okay. I think I got where I wanted to go. Whew. It, it just spooked me a little.
See you around.
It
Ugh.
was so close. Why did you hesitate?
Ugh.
It doesn't matter. At least you managed to take her with you. For whatever that's worth. Everything goes dark, and you die.
Oh. Huh.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of you're here to slay her.
Slew. Okay, now.
Oh, don't you start grandstanding about morals. The fate of the world is at risk right now, and the life of a mere princess shouldn't stop you from saving us all. If he doesn't remember what happened, then maybe it's best to keep it that way. This whole thing's a crock of shit. Out of nowhere and stab us again.
Oh, okay.
Stabbed to death. Well, you won't have to worry about that. The princess is unarmed.
Unarmed white house.
Yes, that's exactly what you told us last time. You said this whole thing would be easy, but after we sank our blade into her heart, she just got up and started stabbing us.
Calm down. I assure you she has no weapons, so there's no reason to fear her. You were made for this job. You'll do just fine.
Okay.
A warning. Before you go,
Yeah.
will lie.
He couldn't be more on the money. But we're really doing this, aren't we? I'd say you're lost, but I'm stuck here with you.
He sounds like he's talking with his nose closed. He's talking like this, but with a really heavy British accent. And it's very funny to me.
We know what to look out for this time. We know to be careful. Just stay focused and you'll be fine.
Okay.
The interior of the cabin is a jagged mess of warped wood and broken boards, their splintered edges as uninviting as shattered glass. The only furniture of note is a pointed table with a pristine blade perched on its edge.
Oh, I don't like this music, though.
The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
Okay, we already know about the mirror.
You take the blade from the table. It will be difficult to slay the princess and save the world without a weapon.
It feels a bit better to have a weapon in our
Yeah.
hands. Let's make her hurt for what she's done to us.
Okay, relax. Enter. Ooh, creepy.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing what must once have been stairs. The fractured slats look as if they've been torn from their source and violently jammed into the wall. The air seeping up from below has an almost metallic quality to it, the smell of fresh blood. And you can hear what sounds like the rhythmic scraping of metal coming from down below. If the princess lives here, slaying her would probably be doing her a favor.
That's right, scraping. I told you she has something, I told you.
Okay.
That sound could be anything. It's probably just her chains dragging across the floor. I am begging you to get out of your head. Her grating voice carries up the stairs.
I hope you've come to rescue me. I've been stuck down here forever.
Her voice does not sound right.
There is something so wrong with that
Yeah.
voice.
Yeah, she thinks she's better than us, like she doesn't even have to put on an act this time.
As you descend the final step, the form of the princess comes into view, her sharp eyes following you from across the room. I wonder if she remembers us.
Finally, somebody! Quick, get me out of these chains. We're not safe here.
This is really creepy. I don't know what it is, but this imagery is freaking me out. And also the music. I'm like, ugh.
Come on now, we're not falling for that, are we?
Bro.
She's trying to trick us, but she can't hide that threatening edge to her voice. She just wants us to get close, to let our guard down.
If she sounds threatening, it's because her mask is already slipping. She knows why you're here. You are armed, after all.
Good try, Knight. I see that. There it is.
What are you waiting for? You are here to rescue me, right?
Ugh. Um... Oh, these are all very interesting. Hopefully, since they have Explore, I can say all of them. If I come close to you, you're just going to stab me, aren't you?
What? No, I won't stab you. You're just a sweet, innocent princess.
Innocent.
Trapped here for no reason.
Uh-huh.
And you are a brave knight who's supposed to walk up to, not stabbing distance to help me.
I have absolutely zero doubts that she is going to stab us if we get close to her.
Uh-huh.
She certainly feels threatening.
Uh-huh. See, this is the kind of thing that I think we need to cancel out the big dommy mommy trope and put in scary, deranged, but still very, very intelligent and kind of silly, dangerous girl. Because ain't no way this girl isn't dangerous. I don't even know what her deal is yet, but this girl is fucked.
Just because she's acting like she's going to stab you doesn't mean she has the means to actually do it.
Brother!
But you know who is armed? You. So stop second-guessing yourself and do your job.
Taking a screenshot to taunt you after the stream. What do you mean? What do you mean? What screenshot? A screenshot of what? Unhinged. That's a good typo.
But I'm nervous.
Oh, don't do that to my boy.
All the more reason to jump into the deep end and deal with her right now before you waste any more time getting stuck in your head.
I will check my Discord right now, I swear. Do you remember what happened last time?
Last time? If somebody came into my house and stabbed me to death and then I killed him, surely I would remember that.
Okay. Okay.
But I don't remember it, so it must not have happened.
True.
Last time? What are you talking about?
Ugh, it's like the two of you are working together on this. Aren't you listening to her? She's obviously lying through her teeth.
I'm terrible at spotting lies, and even I can tell something's up here. We can't be the only ones that looped back to the start. Someone else has to remember, right?
You're terrible at spotting liars? I would not have guessed that. I'm gonna note that down in my brain, though. Got it.
Yes, something is obviously up, and we can all tell that she's lying. The thing she's lying about is how dangerous she is, not dimension hopping or time travel or whatever it is you think you're doing.
But that's exactly what happened, so you do remember it.
Would I just lie?
Yes.
Would I just lie to your face and tell you a thing I remembered happening didn't happen just so I could stab you again?
This is good.
I mean,
Oh.
so I could stab you for the first time.
Ha! She slipped up there. She said again, and her taking it back doesn't count.
Do you hear how deranged you sound right now? Please stop dawdling. This is only going to end with violence.
Postponing the inevitable is only going to make it worse for you when it actually happens.
What if we're both honest with each other? I was sent here to stop you from ending the world, and you killed me last time after coming back from being stabbed in the heart.
That doesn't sound like me.
So far, I really like her. I don't know if I like her more than the damsel, but I really like this one.
How many more times does she have to vaguely threaten you before you finally decide you're ready to deal with her?
More like how many times...
Clearly
Oh,
still
oops.
figuring out our angle. We don't have the luxury of watching this from a distance.
I feel like narrator... I'm not saying I want him to be, but I feel like narrator should be pissed at us for constantly asking questions and not just going... Like, get your priorities straight. If you're gonna get mad, at least be mad and be correct.
Oh, I'm sorry. Do you think I'm in a position of luxury right now? You're acting like you are.
Oop.
My entire world is at risk. And maybe you should behave with a little more humility. A bit of self-deprecation would go a long way.
Get broken in here. This is... Oh my gosh, the girls are fighting.
No. I have my dignity.
Oh
Fine. And will continue to treat you exactly how you deserve to be treated.
my gosh! He hates his ass. Okay, what are you going to do if I let you out?
All sorts of things, which is why I think that's a great idea. I would love to not be chained up down here. Being chained up is so boring, and I crave fresh and new activities to broaden my horizons.
You kind of sound like the thingy. I don't want to say her name because it's spoilers, but
Please don't let her out of here.
I love this face.
Believe it or not, I think I'm actually with him on this. Okay, but what if all of this is just a misunderstanding? There has to be room for this to be a misunderstanding.
You are so stupid. Oh, I can't not kiss him. Oh, I'm fucked. Oh no. Oh no, why are you so stupid? Activities like stabbing or cutting or murdering.
Yes, I mean, maybe. I've never done any of those things, but there is something alluring about the sound of it.
Uh-huh.
I think it would also be fun to do other activities like look at a bird or touch a tree.
I'm a bird.
Okay, now listen.
Yeah. He basically just said, hear me out.
You're not actually buying this, are you?
No.
Listen. Yes.
I can't do this. I'm not strong enough. Oh my
I
gosh.
would like to look at a bird.
I love him.
You can look at a bird later.
I
But if we look at a bird now, we wouldn't have to be here.
would do anything for him.
He has a point. Just make a decision already.
I'm gonna throw up. Yeah, literally grabs a mirror. But he's scared of those, so... Yeah, I'm not trusting this. Bye.
It's boring if you leave.
She's bored? That's absurd. She doesn't get to be bored. Not in a way that matters. She's a prisoner. She's... In a sudden burst of movement, the princess leaps towards you, a blade erupting from her free arm, her wrist limp and empty from the violent expulsion. Huh. So I guess she did have a knife of her own after all.
Bro, you suck.
How conciliatory of you. We appreciate it, really. Now what are we going to do?
Yeah.
At least we're safe here. She's still in chains. And those chains stop her from
okay,
continuing
thank
her
goodness.
advance. At least for a moment. She looks down at them with something between annoyance and confusion.
Aw, she's cute. Aw. Oh no, it does just... That's weird that it changes.
And then she slices through her arm. Okay, maybe we aren't safe here.
Uh-huh.
She doesn't
Huh.
even hesitate before darting towards you with a terrifying speed you can't hope to outpace. Ah, shit. Okay, she's down an arm and we still have a weapon. I guess we'll have to use it. And use it you
Oh,
do.
okay.
But unfortunately for you and for the entire world. You are horribly outmatched.
I really don't like the arm. I don't want to look at it.
You keep pace with her
Blech.
in a single brief and wordless
Wait!
exchange before she severs your hand and, with it, your only line of defense.
Oh, and,
She's much better at this than she was last time. Yeah, it's unreal. Bloody cheater.
I'm going to kill you now.
okay.
With a squelch, she does just that.
Okay, you can't deny, though. At least she was honest, just this once.
Everything goes dark, and you die.
Oh, okay. Are we racing arms? I'm gonna take that very literally.
You're
Oh.
on Earth in the woods.
No, fuck that. If we're gonna have to keep doing this over and over and over again, we're not starting in that goddamn woods every time. We're starting in the fucking cabin.
You're what? The interior of the cabin is sharp, a constricting mess of curved and battered sheet metal pushing you towards... Wait, excuse me? What just happened? What did you just do? I feel dizzy.
Oh, let him sit down. Give my mans a break.
Ho 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 ho! I guess I took us to the cabin, didn't I? Isn't that interesting? Who holds the cards now?
Oh, my tail is wagging.
The circle's getting smaller and smaller.
Oh, hello.
Running isn't an option anymore. We have to fight.
Pet, 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 pet.
Yeah, but for whom? Someone or something is out there pulling the strings and we're all just puppets until we can figure out how to see them.
But what if that someone is us, eh? Eh? Wouldn't that be neat? If we were the ones pulling the strings, I'm pretty sure we wouldn't have died twice already.
Great, so obviously you've already been here. How many times?
What is this, 3?
This is our third? No wonder things have fallen apart. You do realize that every time you fail, she escapes and an entire world is damned to destruction, right?
That can't be right. That's too much responsibility.
Oh.
It's only too much responsibility if these worlds are real. Let's just stay focused, shall we?
Paranoid sounds like that one image of that guy pointing at a corkboard of yarn and looks fucking insane.
The only furniture of note is a bent metal table, a pristine blade perched.
We take it.
Okay,
Oh.
sure, you take the blade before letting me finish
But-
telling you it's there. It would be difficult to slay the princess and save the world without a weapon.
I wanted to choose to...
This feels right.
Hey, wait, I just
We
realized.
have to keep our senses sharp.
That's right. We've got to be able to win eventually.
What if winning is the wrong move?
So,
It isn't. I don't care whether you trust me or not, but at least trust that defeating the person who has apparently killed you twice already is a good idea.
I'd love to get started just as much as you would, but how are we supposed to get down there?
You walk through the door. You do know what doors are, right?
oh, come on.
There isn't a door, there's just that mirror. There isn't a mirror. You really messed things up, didn't you? It's like you can't even see reality anymore.
Can you stop being mean?
We can see our reality just fine. Why should we trust his?
He's kind of speaking facts, though.
I can feel the air coming up from behind it, stinking of iron and steel. He might be right. Could be a trick. If our other senses can't feel it, then we can't trust it.
Hunted.
You make your way to the door at the end of the room, stopping just in front of it. You really must think you're looking at a mirror. Well, it doesn't exist. Just reach forward and open it.
Let's just fumble for the handle and be done with it. I don't care what we look like. I care about getting to the end of this mess.
But he wanted to see a bird. Let him see the bird. Oh.
You reach forward and place your hand on the door to the basement. It creaks open.
Hang on.
And the mirror's gone. How surprising.
I'm trying to think of how to word this. Okay. So, the mirror was all that we saw. We didn't see the door. We just thought it was the mirror. And yet, just touching the handle opened it. And I would understand if it was like an opened inward sort of thing, but it's obviously opened outward. very interesting details. Also, I love looking at this and thinking, oh, what Clip Studio paintbrush did they use? I feel like this is probably Clip Studio paint brushes. Anyways.
It was never there. Just an illusion.
Hunted, you're weird.
It feels like it's hiding something from us. It's part of the big picture. I just know it. That's why it's being kept from
Why
us.
is Paranoid right?
Guess it's time for us to see her again.
No, he needs a break.
Just stay focused and you'll be fine.
Let my man sit in the corner for this one. Let him sit it out.
You step forward, but you don't get a chance to linger on the basement stairs. They are smooth and flat and metallic, an unintentional and unfortunately slippery ramp that quickly sends you skittering to the bottom.
Skittering, that's a good one.
Your
Hey,
body
baby.
tumbles onto the basement floor and the form of the princess comes into view, standing at a distance. She gives you a wry smile.
Are you gonna pretend?
Hi. It looks like you don't have a way out, so I'm not going to play dumb anymore.
Okay.
But don't worry about how bad you did last time. That's part of the fun.
Oh, please don't do it again.
She's toying with us. She's acting like she already knows she's won.
I mean, what can we do?
Thinking about dying makes us as good as dead. The only thing that matters is survival. Actually, does survival matter? We've died twice and nothing bad has come of it. We just need to find a way to win once.
Actually. That's the way he sounds to me.
Nothing bad has come of it yet. Plenty bad has come of it. You've left at least one entire world to ruin. The people there mattered. The past isn't real. There's only here and now.
Hunted.
Your internal
Jeez.
cut short by the wet sound of slicing meat. From the princess's arms erupt twin blades glistening with blood, the empty flesh of her arms flopping at her elbows like torn sleeves.
Blech.
The chain clatters to the floor.
I don't like looking at it.
She's loose, and she is coming for you.
You're going to make me walk over to you, aren't you?
Boo-hoo.
Shit. She's coming for us, and I'm out of ideas.
Run backwards? We're fighting her. We're going to appeal to her authority. Unconditionally surrender. Are we do that? Can we do that?
Now, I've tolerated quite a bit from you, but this is a bridge too far. Please don't try romancing the princess. She wants to kill you. She's going to end the world if you don't stop her.
But look at her. She's pretty.
Yeah, do we have to flirt with the murderous monster?
I want to.
I'd rather not.
I want to.
Maybe it'll work. Maybe it'll throw her off. I know I'd be thrown off if she started flirting with us. I'm fine with it. Let's see where this goes.
Cheated's just here. The look. I've seen much art about the look. I want to know what the look is.
The look. The look. We've all used it.
The look? Hunted has... When has Hunted used the look?
Yeah, do you not know about the look? Are you sure we want to use the look so early? It's supposed to be saved for emergencies.
When has the Paranoid used the look?
You flash the princess the look.
Oh, the look. Can I... What's the look?
And a rosy blush rushes to the princess's cheeks as she breaks into a wide grin. Unbelievable.
Yo, this is a love story, though.
Oh, is that how it is? Yeah, okay, I feel that. I like you too. Neat.
Guys, I have a girlfriend.
Oh, be damned. This is actually going to work, isn't it?
I don't think it is. Otherwise, this music would have stopped.
Still going to kill you. But now we could both enjoy a mutual romantic subtext to the murder.
That's good.
Or not. Is anything going to work with her? She's so single-minded. It's like whatever we do, it's always going to end exactly the same.
She's autistic. Actually, she does read very autistic, and I do enjoy that.
Blush still glowing in her cheeks. The princess closes the distance between you, blades flashing. She skewers you. Ow.
Oh.
What worthwhile romance
What?
doesn't hurt at least a little bit. What matters is that she likes us. She's even said as much.
Where did you come from?
Oh, a new one of us. I thought that only happens when we die. Did we die?
We're pretty dead, I think.
No, you're in a... Where the hell are you?
What?
We're dead, aren't we? We're dead. How long have we been dead? Have we been dead the whole time?
Maybe.
Stop saying dead, all of you. We might have died a second ago, but right now we're extremely not dead.
Is that stubborn?
This is all horribly wrong. How many times have you been here? This is 4.
This is 4? Wait, but we didn't...
No wonder everything's such a mess. This wasn't supposed to go past 1.
The razor... But... How is this 4? Did I miss one?
I wonder what you're going to do next. You're so full of ideas, and I love that.
Aw, thanks, babe.
But I guess we
Don't do
have
that.
to talk about things before the princess advances.
Where are we facing? What's our perspective? Are we on the floor?
Okay, whatever we do gets us another us. Let's see how many we can stack. There's got to be a point where it makes us better than her.
Just bring them all in.
As long as we keep moving, we'll win her heart eventually.
Fucking Smitten, I can't believe he's here.
So
Oh.
loud in here. How are we going to keep it all straight?
Someone... Does anyone have noise-canceling headphones that we can give to Paranoid?
Come on, show me something new.
Do you want me to flirt with you again? All 12 appear. Fun. She wins by killing us, right? So let's beat her to it. We're gonna fight her. It doesn't work and she kills you again and again and again and again. Your memory blurs as your consciousness leaps from life to life to life, holding only snippets of the conflict that transpires.
We just have to hit her.
Hey!
She skewers you.
You'll have to be trickier than that.
Well, there's more of us. Let's see if that helps.
You're not, like, multiplying your body, cheated.
Then you skewer yourself.
Ugh.
I thought we both understood that dying doesn't get you anywhere.
Huh, that didn't do much.
Hey!
We're tougher than I thought.
Hey!
What's the point? It's all the same.
This twink.
She skewers you.
Oh, don't give up on me just yet. You gotta keep going.
It doesn't matter how many times this takes, we can't give up. Okay, let's go again.
Aw.
She's going to kill this body either way. So stop feeling what it feels.
He sounded like someone for a second. Who did he sound like? Oh, that's gonna kill me if I can't remember. I want to say it was something from, what's it called? Don't Hug Me, I'm Scared. No. Oh, I know what he sounds like. Never mind. Don't worry about it.
She skewers you.
Ooh, not bad. Real tough.
Must have been stubborn.
See? We're getting better. Okay, yeah. That was a good one.
Speedrun. Do-do-do-do.
Let's appeal to her better nature. We haven't tried that. I'm sure she'll listen to reason.
We tried flirting with her. I don't think there's any better nature to appeal to.
She skewers you. We're getting close to something, can't you feel it? One last time. You're right. One last time, that's all we need.
Okay.
None of this is working. Think. She skewers you.
Aye.
And then everything goes dark, and you die.
Okay. Ooh! Oh, feathers! Because we're a bird.
Your Honor, don't lose your head. We're in a cabin, and everything feels like it finally fits, doesn't it? We're up here, which is different, and different is good. And our steel claw is already in our hand.
Yeah.
Ho-ho! What if we throw it out the window?
Oh, tempting.
Over my dead body.
Okay.
That won't be very hard. We've died a lot. But I can't say I mind anymore.
Okay.
Besides, what better way to die so very many times than at the sharp hands of a beautiful woman?
I think you're a little too down, actually.
I'm sure I can think of a better way to die.
They're all the same, really.
Oh my gosh, so many girls in the head.
How about we stop thinking about horrible ways to die? I don't want us to accidentally manifest anything.
Oh, my poor boy.
The only thing we're gonna manifest is finally ending up on top.
Manifest! Summoning circle. He does seem like he seems like a Twitter person. Like, even in the shit state that Twitter is now, I think he would still use Twitter. Sorry, X. Whatever.
There are entirely too many of them. How many times have you been here? This isn't good. This is... How about you stick to describing things, and we'll stick to doing them? Yeah, leave it to the pros. We'll notch up that win in no time.
Narrator, we heroically stride through the door and towards our destined final encounter with our star-crossed lover.
Okay.
Fine by me. You walk to the door and onto the basement stairs, only it's more of a slide. We know.
Oh, my poor Beebs.
Fine, I'll just shut up then and speed this whole thing along.
Yeah, fuck your script.
Are you sure you don't want me to describe the stairs?
No.
Or this room, or anything?
No.
It feels like I'm hardly a part of this.
Good, just take 5. Go on your coffee break. Go kiss your dead wife or something.
Don't care, just want to win.
Real. Hey, baby.
Make your way to the basement, where the princess awaits you.
Can I give her the look again?
You know, this last time I killed you, and you didn't pop right back up again? I thought I'd actually done it. I thought I'd cut you into so many pieces you just weren't able to stitch yourself back together.
Huh.
But I guess we're not done. That's okay with me. It's good even. I like that.
Okay.
I got something ready for you while you were gone. Do you want to see it?
Yes.
I'm not going to wait for an answer.
Okay.
I'm just going to show you. It's worth it though. Just you wait. And not for very long, because I'm going to do it right now.
Okay.
Are you gonna say what she does? Do you want me to talk now?
Oh gosh, this would be so fun to animate. I get why people have so many animatics now.
Well, yeah, she says she has something new. I want to hear about the new thing.
Aww, I feel like he's in love with, like, every princess. Not every princess, but many of them.
Yeah, me too.
Oh, gay, whoa.
I think I speak for all of us when I say that I would like to hear you describe her new thing.
Very gay. I wonder who would be the most gay for the Razor. Probably Stubborn.
Really? Okay then.
Maybe Smith.
Here we go. Now.
The princess's skin
Ah.
twitches, splitting into red blooms of raw meat as it stretches and tears. Then it erupts. She becomes a wave of blood and viscera, pieces of her splattering against the walls. All that remains in the center of the room is a skeleton of blades. A heart beats furiously in its cage of a chest.
Okay, I'm gonna say it for my boyfriend, cardiophobia, and anyone else who has cardiophobia, which is the fear of hearts and heartbeats.
Are you ready for what comes next?
I guess so.
Holy shit!
Oh no!
She's gorgeous.
Uh-huh.
Absolutely divine.
Okay, he's winning the gay so far.
Yes. Behold, the perfect woman.
Okay, maybe... Okay.
Do you think we can throw her out the window?
That would be funny.
That looked painful.
Wow, even cold.
How is she still alive?
I want to study her.
Heart's still beating, that's all she needs. This is fake. This is all fake. That's all just made up.
Fake news.
She doesn't even have a back anymore. How are we supposed to stab her in it?
Good point. Haha, get it?
This is all just a sex joke. I hate existing.
Oh, boo-hoo.
We're screwed. I quit. I'm done. Forget it.
Okay, so when... Shut up.
Happened?
Whoa.
It's so quiet.
Him too.
Something feels different about you. It almost makes me feel different. Like I should actually take this seriously for once.
Okay. You do not act, and yet through Through that inaction, your body moves on its own. The princess strikes as you approach, but as her blow finishes its arc, you're already somewhere else.
You're incredible.
Whoa. Your weapons clash again and again, you and her entering a rhythm free of thought and free of self. There is only the dance, the ebb and flow, the shifting of the tides back and forth between you. The deeper you fall into your play, the faster your hearts pound, and the faster the momentum volleys between you. An endless building crescendo, and then an opening. Your blade strikes free of volition, and hers strikes too. Ugh. Both strikes are lethal, neither of you will survive, but neither of you fear what's to come. This is a good ending? Okay. I'd like to see what she looks like in the weird hill. You do not get to see each other die, nor will you ever. It's time for you to leave, memory returns. And no one's here. You do so. Silence as you reach towards the glass. It's time for you to see what's in it. You've withered. You find yourself in the long quiet once again. Is she the big scary? Yes! You're at the cabin. Are the hands gonna be bleeding? Like cut open? Ah, that would've been cool.
I am a growing chorus of contradiction. A mass of tides ebbing and flowing all at once in more directions than my attention can bear to hold. To look at any one is to shift them all into something new, and to look away is to reshape them yet again. All of me is changing, and yet the rest of me is still the same.
You can't be a contradiction. Contradictions don't exist. Excuse? What? Okay, what kind of answer is that? How can you stand to be a contradiction? I'm not even, like, I'm not saying that's dumb. I'm just, well, it's not dumb writing. But it is dumb.
As easily as you can stand to be you. You are like me, even if you have chosen not to look at the corners of you that do not fit. Even if you have chosen to ignore the brilliant contours of your soul.
Thank you. It doesn't matter how many times I go back, at least one of us always hurts the other. Doesn't that change you? Doesn't that make you worse?
It changes me, but it doesn't make me worse, nor does it make me care for you any less. Does it make you worse? Do you resent me?
No. Yeah. No, not really. It all seems so distant as soon as I'm near you.
It does seem small from here, and the more we journey, the smaller each of those steps will be. But that doesn't make any of them less special.
What do you think of this vessel?
This one is a single-minded edge.
Yeah.
She is cruelty, but she is also joy. She will make for a piercing heart. Do not mourn her. She is exactly where she needs to be.
Where's her face? Well, I guess I know where her face is. Do you know what happens to the worlds we leave behind?
My perspectives are shadowed. You have seen what I have seen, just as I have seen what you have seen. The angles of my vantage do not offer me hidden truths, and my attention is turned inward, except when you are here with me. Perhaps this will change when our work is done.
Have you figured out what you'll want when we finished?
The desires of my multitude thrive in endless competition with themselves, but none of them rise above their dance to influence me. I yearn for what I have always yearned for, our awakening. Other desires shrink in the light of knowing you and knowing me.
Do you still not care what I bring you next?
I care about your gifts, but I have no preferences to burden you with. Even if I did, I would never dare to tarnish our relationship by assuming myself above you.
Oh. Okay, we already done this one. How many more vessels do I need to bring you?
We will know when we near our destination.
Okay. Alright, I'm ready to go back.
I will be here when it is time for us to meet again.
Jeez, gosh. Why does that still get me? Interesting.
You're on a path in the woods.
Okay.
And
I think I'm gonna end it for tonight. Uh-oh, please don't crash. It's 10:30 here, and I haven't eaten dinner. I'm hungry. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, thank goodness. Okay. I am, however, going to... Let me put this back. Hey. Oh, that was a great voice crack. Oh my goodness. Da 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 da. One moment. Because I do want to chat. Oh, there's my Meow Meow. There's my Meow Meow. No, whatever. Okay. How we feeling? How we feeling? Go eat. Yeah, she's the kind of friend who, if you ask what they want for Christmas or for their birthday, they just go, I'm okay with whatever you give me. But at least I got to do some random doodles of Hero as a cat almost the entire time. That's a great way to spend your time. TBH. TBH. Where's my baby? Hi, darling. Do you want to say hi to the people? Hi, baby. She's doing this weird sit. Hi, baby. She's such a weird little cat. 4 a.m. feeling good. Go to bed. Go to bed. Go to bed. Now. That was fun, though. I think, let me know if you guys want me to stream more. To stream more, Slay the Princess. Or if I should, just play it on my own time. Let me know. I know a lot of people didn't really, a lot of people didn't come to the stream, but I'm fine with that, TBH, as long as anyone comes to the stream. Yeah. I don't know what else I could say. Aw, thanks, Night. I'll probably put a community post out, like, later-ish, maybe later tonight, maybe tomorrow, asking for people what they would prefer me to stream, or if they, I am open for streaming the progress of the Are You Bored Yet video. That actually helped me stay really focused and concentrated on my work. I just don't know if anyone's really interested in it. I don't know how people took to that, so... I don't know. I'll do an interest check. It's a bit hard, because right now I don't have 2 monitors, which makes, you know, stuff like looking at chat and seeing how the stream's doing kind of tough. I have anxiety about streaming. This has been around ever since I've started streaming, but essentially every time I stream, I get anxious that, like, some personal information is going to come up, or that I'm using something that's going to, like, hack me. I was originally going to fix the chat problem where the formatting is really ugly, But as soon as I tried to do that, I got very anxious by what I was trying to use. I was trying to use like Stream Connect or something. Stream Element, that's what it was called. Honestly, you should stream if you want to stream. Yeah, I know, but I really like interacting with people, is the thing. I'm willing to make I guess, compromise for what I would be willing to stream. Like, I'm going to offer options, and then whichever people are more likely to attend, I'd be like, yeah, well, okay, I'll stream that. And if I really don't feel like streaming it, I'll be like, no, I'm gonna do this instead. So, I'm not ever going to overstep my boundaries of, like, what I am or am not comfortable streaming. And I'm also not going to overstep my boundaries in terms of what I am or am not comfortable doing for streaming. Like, I know this is pretty ugly, but I kind of prefer it for the peace of mind. So, I don't know, maybe it's just going to stay there until I can figure something out that I feel fine with. But, yeah, I'll do, like, an interest check. I'm gonna go eat, all that good stuff. And, yeah, I think I'm gonna wrap it up, but thanks for attending. Hopefully I'll stream more soon, because I very much enjoyed that. Pretty gay for the hero. I wish he showed up more. Yeah. Bye-bye. Have a good night. Stay safe. Drink water. What's another thing? If you're 18 plus, don't vote for Trump. Well, I guess you can't do that anymore anyways. Don't use Twitter. Night-night.